Let's make sure the cam works. Hi, friends. I think we're good. I think we're live. Uh, I have been trying, like this morning, the past 2 mornings, I've like slowly been trying to get through this quest. It is the longest thing. This Undercity. Do you know what I'm talking about? Holy shit, man! It's never ending. It's crazy. It's a great story, but it's just like it just goes on forever.
At least something's wrong.
You're so funny. It honestly feels like it's almost like an expansion in itself. This whatever this Undercity is, like I've done it a few times now. It's a lot of fun where it's timed. You have to fill the bar. So I'm just opening chat really quick because last time apparently I was ignoring chat the whole time. Uh, Stand on hit. You're so fast. How's it going? At least YouTube chat I know is working. Hopefully I'll have to check Twitch chat. Sorry about last time. I was having issues with both of them, but I hope you're having a great day. Stand on head. Yeah, I saw that, Dennis. That's definitely working. It honestly feels like another expansion, whatever this quest chain is, and the story is fabulous. It's but first, before I get into it, tell me about your YouTube fight.
My YouTube fight.
Your YouTube fight, yeah. So how is the guy bugging? Like it was Diablo 4 you're referring to?
So, if you make a new character and you do the first mission of the headhunt, where you like talk to the girl and go into a mini dungeon, you get a head. Because like the whole start of the thing. Then you go out and then you reset dungeons and you go in again and you can get another head. Which is clearly a bug.
I understand. I get what you're saying.
You're not meant to be doing that over and over again. That's not how it's intended to work. And if you are not only using it to get a lot of hits, but putting it out to everybody, that's bug exploiting, which I'm pretty sure is against the terms of condition.
It's probably bannable. It's probably a bannable offense.
I'm pretty sure it's at least close to. I mean, if you were just doing it, maybe, but even putting out a video telling guys like, "Hey, this is how our community is doing it," like, dude.
It's sort of like what that doesn't take away the fun. Isn't the fun of it the grind a little bit?
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. It's just. And what do you get if you like farming the heads like that? You just get through it faster?
I mean, the head can be turned into rod, and the rod can be turned into levels for the quest, and the quest on each character can give you a spark to get a mythical. I don't know. I don't even know why you would. I don't know.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
guess it's less. It's still farming. It's just quicker farming, I guess.
Right. I understand what you're saying. I see the head right here. So I put that in there already, didn't I? Yeah. I get what you're saying. Why can't I make the next one like connected here?
You don't. You already have five, maybe. I don't
Okay.
know.
Because I have 2 points here, but it looks like this, according to, if I'm reading this correctly, then I believe I should move on to the third thing now, or
I don't know. Maximize it. Zoom out.
zoom out. Okay, yeah. Like that. Uh,
Um, you have one there and below.
uh, Sorry, one here below. I have this one and this
You
one.
you you have a board there, and below that board you have the starter board. Okay, well, so you should be able to. So what happens when you add the next board?
So I click it and this comes up.
Yeah. Yes.
Do I hit, can I choose, how do I choose this one?
Up the arrows next to the name of the board, Hulking Monstrosity, 1 of 8. That's 1 of 8 boards you can choose between.
I misunderstood.
So in the guide you find out which board you're meant to use.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Welcome. The
Okay.
first time you're doing it.
Yeah, so it's Dead Razor. So this board number 3 is Golem. Uh, which I don't see there. Did I miss it? I may be looking at the wrong one. Dead Razor is not an option.
That's maybe the name of the glyph.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I
Have a
would,
look.
oh, sorry, I wouldn't be looking at the board. I'd be looking above it.
At the top of the board, the top. Well, also the legendary node on the board is the name of the board.
Hulking monstrosity is the first one, which made sense because I was reading it. It has 40% increased maximum life and deals 100% damage. I'm
The
like, why would?
first one.
Yeah, why would I not get that? That's fabulous.
Well, well, what do you say? It's the first one. It's the third one.
Man.
Did you mess up your board already?
No, no, you're right. You're right. This is the third one. Like this is my gonna.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so you do preview and then you turn it so it's correctly oriented and then you
Okay.
accept it.
So really quick, hulking monstrosity right here. So, it looks. I think that's correct. There's 3 on the bottom, right? I think it's correct like that without turning it, isn't it? Because it looks like there's. This is up
Oh,
here.
yeah, could be.
Okay. So attach board, and you can always change it if I'm incorrect, right?
You can always change it.
Okay. Awesome. So that like that, that like that. Sorry guys, I just had to use my phone to do this really quick, and I'll open chat up again. Okay, we're good. I think we're good for now. Holy, starting a new board. We're already on board 3. Okay, so I've started the I've been doing that quest because if you remember last time we were playing, I still couldn't open these boxes.
Yes.
And I've been working on it, doing the quest non-stop, exactly as it said, and I'm working through it, but Jesus, man, it just keeps going. The quest. I don't know how close we are to the end. I really enjoyed the. It is a lot of fun. The
What happens when you click on them? You can open them now?
No, no, not yet. I'm still not done the quest. Yeah, it's still red. It says you have to complete the Undercity priority quest. So I'm learning about the snake people. The boy died. They were infected because they were eating infected bugs.
Yeah.
You know about all that? Like, it was crazy. The story's great. I'm shocked it keeps going. I keep thinking it's gonna end, and then it just keeps going. And it's not a problem, but it's just I need. It seems like I need to prioritize this because.
Yeah. It's a good thing to prioritize.
And what do you get when you finish this?
The, the things you are trying to open are keys to do on the city. And for example, when you've progressed long enough in your seasonal journey, you will actually get like unique keys with a big chance of mythical items, which is where I got like 2 or 3 mythical items this season.
Wow, that's crazy. So
So
it is a lot of fun. I really enjoy. Like, it's a timed thing. You have to fill up the bar. You can, and I was even choosing. I want like weapons at the end, extra weapons, or you want
mm,
like you have keys or something, right?
yeah,
It's a really fun concept. It's a really fun gameplay style or whatever you want to call it. Like, of all the different, and there's different dungeons and the world quest stuff, but I really enjoy this time trial thing, and I hate it in WoW, but in Diablo, it's like it's perfect.
wait till you try Citadel.
Have we not tried that yet?
We haven't tried that yet. No,
Oh my god. Do you want to do that really quick before we get into this?
no.
Okay. I want to. God, I'm hoping we gotta be close to the end. I've done so much. Or it feels like I've done so much. I've been in here like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times already.
Isn't that a song from What's Her Face? You've done so much, come so far.
Oh, in the end, it doesn't even matter. Lincoln Park. Oh man, that's so funny. Read the hand carved slate. This thing.
have failed. My cure was unsuccessful. The city is vulnerable. I go to confess my failure to the council. I neglected to say it before, so I will say it now. Thank you for all you have done.
Oh, is that the end? Right here, maybe. So the Spiritborn quests, or at least this quest, these guys are Spiritborn, right? Or I thought they were.
Yes, I think they are.
Man,
Right.
I get why it was an expansion. It's a great story.
You should not be here, friend. This judgment is mine alone.
Man, your wings are so sick. I'm happy you can't complain. Stand. I mean, I'd listen to you if you wanted to, but
Maybe he wants to, but like somebody standing next to him with a gun or something and not allowing him to.
wow, that's a spicy. That went real.
He can complain. Like, maybe he lives in North Korea. He wants to complain, and it's like military. No, you can't complain.
Stand, blink twice if you're in trouble.
I tried to outrun fate.
Morse code blink SOS.
You ever see the video of, I think, the World War II soldier doing that?
Your courage and tenacity
Um,
are seen by all.
I think I saw a video of
Your affliction from us.
an American soldier in like Iraq war or something like that, or a hostage or something.
Isn't that nuts? It's crazy. Like, to be that, even under that duress, still be able to, like, try to be able to remember Morse code, to be able to do it, like, in hopes that someone will see it. It's crazy.
And you are more valuable to us than you know.
Okay, he's fine. He is complaining now.
Oh, dude, we're getting hit by a snowstorm as we speak. It's coming in and it's getting more and more intense over the next like day or two.
Yeah, we're gonna get hit by a cold front from the Atlantic as well.
Oh no! Do you guys get a lot of snow there?
No, none. I live on the sunny south coast of Spain.
Yeah, so you don't have to deal with
You know
snow.
where? No, never.
That's so lucky.
Oh, maybe on some horrible winter, a little bit can fall, but it'll melt right away.
But parts of Spain get snow, right?
Yeah. So one of the reasons a lot of rich people like this part of Spain, a lot of Hollywood stars have homes in Marbella in Spain, is because you can be swimming in the water and you could take your car for 2 hours and you're up in the mountain with snow and you can ski and there's a great resorts and everything. And
Wow, that sounds stunning. Committing tributes unlock the ability to find a bargain for customized runs, rewards in exchange for materials. Interesting. So we did it then, it looks like. Oh, thank God. So we can open it. Wow, that was crazy.
nice.
Well, that was so close. I should just finish it this morning.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh, you finished it now.
Yes.
You let everybody see that you finished it.
There you go. It was crazy, this story. I was not expecting this. A lot of like the intro quests like this, also tributes. That's amazing. They were just like, talk to the blacksmith. Hi, I'm a blacksmith. I can make your gear, and then that's the quest. This was like a whole story. Like I wasn't expecting any of that.
So I'm gonna teach you about economizing your hand movements. If you open them all at once and then pick up all the items at once, you don't have to drag them out forth and back 7 times between the window and the floor.
But how am I going to give myself carpal tunnel otherwise? Okay. What is this? Party must conquer ancient. Yeah.
So what keys did you get?
What keys
Yo.
did I get?
People are gonna be dying to know what you got from all those boxes.
Oh, I
Pick
bet.
stuff up.
That's a
Open your
lot.
inventory, show
Holy.
your keys.
Nightmare dungeons. What's a nightmare dungeon?
That's any dungeon that we turn into a nightmare dungeon, so it's harder and has better prizes.
Is that how we were farming the Chinese New Year stuff?
Yes.
Cool. And I
So
yeah.
the tributes, those are the special ones.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the tributes are a little bit different. Those you should be saving. The rest of the keys you should be like you'll get too many, so you're gonna need to start hacking down on them.
These nightmare dungeon ones, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. I want to really, honestly, if I could focus today on the Chinese New Year stuff, because I want to try to make sure I can get that mythical piece before, because we have till Tuesday, right? A week today.
Yeah.
Okay. And real quick, I want to ask.
So-
Yeah.
So if you're finished with those, you can just open any nightmare dungeon that has what's it called, ancestral as affix, ancestors favor.
Ancestors' favor. So that's not a nightmare dungeon, right?
Okay, it's a key in your inventory.
Oh, you right-click it, and that's how it. I understand. Okay. Last quick question. These purple. This is just like other quests.
Yeah. So
Oh, it's a mercenary. I see.
you said you wanted to rush the Chinese New Year.
Yeah. So
But-
yeah.
Another thing you really also should be focusing on, I can totally get you want to finish the Chinese New Year before it goes away. That is, if you press GA and you get all your journal up, you shouldn't really have any missions in
Mercenary?
that the color
Purple.
it's not, it's yeah, the purple color, yeah.
Okay.
Because they're all like tutorials and events and things.
All right.
So that is also a thing we could do. Go through those and
Yeah, I'm
get
okay with
them
that.
all done. With two of them, you can see that's to get a mercenary,
Yeah, right.
Dubo, which is one of the best mercenaries to have,
Okay.
and Aldean. But others is like to unlock stuff, which is
Infernal
pretty
Hordes.
quick.
Okay, let's
The
do that.
unlocks, yeah. The first one and the fourth one are pretty quick ones. Second and third are a little bit longer, but yeah, you just go. I follow you.
It snows here enough we are used to it and have actual plows salt for the roads. Places that aren't used to it just shut down instead. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, we're in Canada. I'm in Canada, we're like Toronto, so it's just we you know we're born in the snow, like Bane says, right? Raised in it, born in it. We didn't know summer till we were nearly a man. So how do we?
Well, I grew up in Denmark, so snow is
Oh my
normal for me
God,
as well.
it's probably worse there
I-
than here.
Well, when I was kid, yes. Thank God for global warming. I'm so happy we got it.
Leonardo
When I was a
DiCaprio's
kid,
shaking his fist.
we might have had to climb out the window of the house and shovel away the snow from the door so we could open the door.
Wow. So I didn't realize. How long have you been living in Spain? I feel like you told me this before, but
So, where are we going?
I was gonna go to the this area to go to these two purple quests. Am I going the wrong
Okay.
way?
If you click on them, you will get a GPS, so you will go directly to them and not in the wrong direction.
Fair. You're absolutely right. Is this a Chinese New Year thing? Oh, an armor rack. Never mind.
No.
Okay.
It's just a pretty thing.
So okay.
Sorry.
So I am proud of
Yep.
myself. I did sort of figure it out before the GPS, just by looking at the map. I'm learning how to read the map. See, guys, we're learning.
I mean, we should have exited the city here.
Okay. Oh,
You see,
I get it. I get it. That would have made more sense. Okay.
we were standing up here, and we should have exited here. We went all the way down here.
I spoke too soon.
I mean, it could have been worse.
That's true, I guess.
Let's leave it at that.
I need more time.
Oh my goodness. I heard like with Texas, it was a year or two ago, they got hit with so much snow, they just shut down. Their power supply went out. It was insane.
Yeah.
Because they just never get snow, so when it happens, they're not prepared.
Yeah, the same happens in Spain. It's like snowstorm comes that they're not used to. Even if it's like mid Spain and airport shuts down, everybody's like, it's unacceptable. We're a third world country. No other country does this happen. And I'm like, dude, any country that gets a snowstorm locks down airports and stuff.
Totally. Even in Canada, where like snow's normal, like they've called in the army before to help clear out snow because it got so bad. Like it does happen.
No matter how much technology you have, you can't avoid weather. It's what it is.
It's so funny, right? Like it's crazy. I love how just like you said, all this tech and sometimes a little bit of wind just takes out the power, and that's just how it goes.
I remember this Polish guy who had been in the army, and they've done some joint NATO exercises when Poland joined NATO, and they had all the old Russian helicopters and stuff, and then the Americans came with their very high-tech advanced helicopters, and every day was like, no, today we can't fly, there's too much wind. Today we can't fly, it's snowing. Today we can't fly, and the garbage Russian helicopters, they would just fly in anything.
So what's that all about? Is it was too expensive if it broke? Is that what it was?
Well, it's the same about guns. Like, why is the AK-47 such a used weapon all over the world? Because you can swim with it, you can go through snow with it. When it's time to fire, it'll just fire, and you get another European American gun, and it'll jam.
That's so funny.
It's too high tech, and the tolerances have to be right, and the humidity has to be.
Jeez. You know, it sounds ridiculous. I only know about like AK-47s because like James Bond. I know like so little about like firearms and stuff. But no, I know that I've heard about that stand on head. Texas has their own power grid because they're like cut off. They want to be like cut off. They want to be like their own country almost in a sense. But that's a risky game, I think, if you're on your own grid, because then when it goes down, you're sort of shit out of luck.
That must be the tunnel's entrance.
It seems like Texas has always had the mentality of like we're sort of our own thing. They always want to be a little bit more independent. Oh, we travel up. I thought we went in the hole. Okay, I see. I'm looking at two different things. That cannibal quest earlier, that was crazy. For the one follower, oh my god, she was nuts. She's a cool character.
Yeah.
I did it off stream, but like there was one of the followers that you get. She comes from a line of cannibals, and she killed her own kind. I think because I don't remember what happened now. They betrayed her or something, and she wanted revenge. But she was so like honorable that she's like, you beat me, so you can kill me. But before you kill me, please let me kill exact revenge on the people that betrayed me. It's like, jeez, like you're okay dying, but first you just want to get your revenge. What? That's crazy. The characters in this game are like, really, it's real. Like they don't hold back with the darkness. Ancient Nexus. What is this? This is different looking.
You're neither Castra nor Christian. What's your purpose here? Speak. Then you saw what happened to the others. We failed the priestess. Failed Gorast. Your loss is great. I'm sorry.
So these guys down here, are these Spiritborn as well?
What happened if the Castra are left unchecked?
They look very tribal.
Threshold lies just
I
beyond
mean,
this
not
door.
everybody is
Oh, yes.
Spiritborn. If you remember, like the story,
Yeah, it's very select
there
few.
was- yes, that took the spirit out of the village so it wouldn't harm people. So
I use that word too often when I just mean some of these guys are like tribesmen or whatever.
yeah,
Natives or whatever.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Perhaps you are the
just
one
like
who
us,
harassed
just
me.
surviving.
Pretty much, right? Like,
Wanderer.
wow.
So stay in here,
Oh, you stay inside. I see. Okay.
we fill it up.
These are different looking enemies. Wow, they're sick. This whole zone, this whole map looks a little bit more like what's his name? H.R. Geiger? Is that his name? You know the artist?
No,
I think he's the guy that designed like the Alien movies. He is from God. Anyone know where H.I. is? Is it Geiger? I don't know how to say his name. I thought it was Geiger. Anyone know where he's from? I don't know if he's Polish or what he is.
Need more essence.
Dark Citadel.
Yay.
2 to 4 players. Is this what you're talking about? Earn a Dark Citadel challenge cache.
This is the citadel.
Are signed via the emote wheel and can be used to communicate specific areas within the Dark Citadel. Huh. So this is like a group dungeon?
Yes, and this is, I wouldn't call them so much puzzle mechanics as it requires teamwork to pass these dungeons.
That's
The
fun.
first one is doable by 2 persons. So if
Yeah.
you want to, we can do that one, and then we could go back to the Chinese New Year, or we could go straight to the Chinese New Year. Whatever you prefer.
Can we do one first? It won't take too long, I imagine?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
It'll take a bit, but we've got a little bit of time.
Okay, cool.
It's over where I'm standing, the red one.
Okay.
You have to do them like in order, I believe.
Fun. And what do you get for doing this?
You get some coins that you can spend at the, I guess, the person you're talking with now. You'll like back up and become a vendor.
Oh.
Yep. She's standing up here now. So if you click on her, show me merchandise, and she'll have stuff you can buy.
I see. Okay, she's got lots of dialogue. We'll do it later.
Yeah. You
Interesting.
probably got some stuff you can open as well.
Oh,
There's
yes,
some
yes,
stuff
yes.
to her. A few coins and things.
Sick. Oh, another one. Oh, those are the coins, I guess, to buy stuff from her.
Stuff is very expensive. There's some special cosmetics at the bottom
Ooh, that's what we like.
for a
Interesting.
lot. Like if we get a party of 4 of us together, there's no reason we couldn't do a lot in here.
Cool.
I've never really progressed that much.
Ooh, so it's new for you too, in a sense.
Well, I've done the first one here a few times,
Cool. Okay.
so
Sorry, just one sec.
prepare to fail and die.
Not with you.
Oh yes.
Really? Is that hard? Oh shit.
Not hard. It's just you'll find out.
Here we go. It's not timed. That's nice.
So first one here, we just need to find the end of the maze.
Okay.
If we kill treasury guys, 4 treasury guys, we get a bonus.
Okay.
There will be fake ones. Doesn't matter. You kill a fake one, you don't get a
I see. So
tick. So
we're just exploring to find the treasury guys first before we find the end, then?
well, we're finding the passage to the next and killing. See, I already found 2, but they were both fake.
I found one up there, so I'll go back to check them out.
Yeah. So I always do like the border, so I get like because the exit's gonna be somewhere there.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's another one here. I think I found one. That one was fake. I see what you mean. So one was real, one was... Or did you... Was that yours? It doesn't matter, but...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're in the same place, so we got 2 now.
Cool. Okay. This is a fascinating level design. It looks a little different from most Diablo dungeons or things that I've done. It seems a little more like... I don't know if the word's futuristic or what. It just seems a little bit different.
I think it feels more old school.
Interesting. Okay, fair. I like it. It's just it's a change of pace a little bit.
Yeah.
What is this thing I'm
So-
looking at? Path forward.
We can continue. I think there's only 2 in each zone,
Oh, okay.
and then there's 2 in this zone, and
Oh, this is the thing you stand
So-
in.
yeah. So you see, we learned this mechanic just a second ago.
I probably should have waited to click it, or...
No.
Okay. Oh, I see it on the mini-map. It
I
shows
do.
how fill it is. Man, that's fun, that Piranha NATO, or whatever you call it. It's so ridiculous, man. Ooh, Warden Guardian. Ward
You
Guardian.
get a guard, you kill him, you get a watchstone, and go take your own warden.
Oh,
Didn't you-
sorry. Oh, is that this guy? Oh, sorry. So you get that stone? Or I take
got
this?
my stone.
Okay.
So you put your
Stone in here.
watchstone into the seal. This is teaching us how the mechanics works, and the door opens.
Interesting. Okay. So this is a trial dungeon in a sense.
Yeah, this is easy mode. This is step 1.
Right. Fun. Oh. So when I was doing some stuff, I wasn't struggling too much. So I'm wondering if I can up the difficulty 1 level, not for this stuff, but like when I do my solo playstuff or more chill stuff. I wonder.
Always say to people, you should always be at the maximum difficulty you can.
Yeah.
Even if you die rarely, that's fine, because it's not that punishing to die in this game.
Right. Well, and my god, Frog gave me a trillion freaking gold last time, so I can repair as much as I need. Oh my god, between you and him, like, you guys, I'm never gonna have to worry about gold. And I know you're like, well, it goes fast. Like, it does, but, like, you gave me such a strong baseline that if I could just keep playing, I'll just keep building upon it, even if I spend it.
Yeah.
Like, it's... Have you ever run out of gold?
Yes.
You have?
In previous seasons, I have, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I will compasses to get gold. Because I was running out of gold to upgrade my gear.
Oh, wow. That's nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, coming to you.
Exit is up here. Yep.
Am I going the wrong way? Or we'll meet in the middle, I see, okay.
No, you're cool.
It sort of always leads to
We,
the same place.
Yeah, we killed the four of four.
Uh,
So, did you see something happen?
yeah, it opens up. Oh. So if you... I see. I get it. So now you go through, you stand on there, it opens it for me. That's sick. That's so much fun, man. And now we can't... And now we have to coordinate when we can't see each other. That's fun. That's a really cool concept.
So this is them trying to make this a real multiplayer game where people have to communicate and stuff.
This would be hard to
But at
do
the
without Discord, yeah?
same time, they're pushing looking for group. And you really don't want to do this stuff with random people.
I could see that. Ward Guardian.
So you found out it's you stand on those panels, it opens a guardian, he drops a thing, and
Yes, and it's open. That's fun.
Yeah.
Now...
now we have to fill up.
The siphon thing. Soul siphon. Ooh, feared. Oh no. Anytime I get stunned or frozen or feared, it's like, oh god, am I gonna die? The panic. But thankfully these guys don't hurt so much. When we up the difficulty, I feel like it's gonna be very punishing. In a good way though, like it'll be fun.
Yeah. You always want to push the character to its limit.
Absolutely. The first mythic we get is like, alright, yeah, it's gonna be so exciting. It's really fun to be gunning for something. That's how I love playing these games. When you're like hyper focused on like trying to unlock an item or something, or because then it's everything has a purpose. I guess you're always towards a goal.
Yeah.
That's why I'm grateful this game's so alt-friendly, because like once you get to the point, like in games I play, once you get all the good gear and like you're pretty much capped, just to play for the sake of playing, to me at least, isn't as exciting as like when you're chasing something.
And that is when a lot of people turn to trying a hardcore character.
I could see that. When
'Cause, hey, they have the regular character, they can do stuff, but now they're like, hey, let's try and see how much we can push it.
I've definitely asked this. Have you tried hardcore before?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I have not gone reach very high level.
May I ask what the highest level you've gotten?
I can see because they go in a library of fallen characters.
Oh.
26.
That's not bad. That's pretty far, actually. That's pretty impressive.
No, it's not. That's not impressive.
Oh god, I couldn't. I don't think I would have gotten that far. Oh, did we finish it?
Oh, we finished this part of it.
Keeps going. Interesting. How fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a like, hey, I'll just quickly make a dungeon. They've put time into this.
I can see that.
So now we need to find. Here, I found the gateway.
Oh, I see it on your minimap. Okay. You click this?
So we need to get some crystals from killing monsters, and
Okay.
that will activate the gateway, which is like a waypoint.
Oh, okay.
So you see on the minimap, yeah.
It's
you
slowly
picked up the
filling.
cry-
Oh, did I pick it up? Oh, I see. Dream shards. Is that what it is? Or is that something else? The little glowing things in the minimap. Is that what it is?
I crashed.
Oh, no. It's showing offline again. Jesus. There, fixed. Okay, frozen. Yikes. We're in here alone, boys. But you're still online. Or in group, rather.
No. Yeah, because
It hasn't, like, registered.
but it'll drop out. That's no doubt about that. I don't know what happens at that point if you get kicked out, if I can still join. We'll see.
Fair. Do you see this thing over my head? It's, oh, I see. Traverse a realm and depths. Protect yourself using these soul dampers.
Yeah, it's because you passed through, which was a bad idea, but okay.
Oh,
So there will be like you can see those soul things pointing in a direction. So when you're ready, go into the protection.
Oh,
Remove that death stuff you have over your head.
okay. Now you
Let's see,
left.
switch to Twitch. So okay, so you run towards where those soul things
I
are
see.
going, and you do not have time to
Stop.
stop and have fun and no.
I get it. Okay, that's not good. When it fills, you die or whatever. I get it. So you got to keep running. Just keep going.
Keep running, because when that meter fills up,
You're
you're
dead.
dead.
Yeah, I get it. Thank
Don't
you.
stop. Don't stop. Don't run back. Continue. Continue. Continue.
Oh
You
my
just
goodness.
continue.
I don't know if we're gonna make it. Oh, is that it right there? That's not it.
No, continue. Continue.
Oh no.
Run. Remember space. Space
Uh,
bar will help you.
yes, sir. This way. Holy shit, man! I'm gonna
Go
die.
for it. You can do it. You can do it.
Right there. Go. Holy shit, boys. That was insane. Holy crap, man. Okay, gateway. Jesus, man. That was intense. Good lord. Okay. So, gateway. We fill up the gateway. Collect realm shards from realm guards. We can just fight in here, right?
Let's see if I can join you. What happens?
Yeah, it looks like it. Mercenary went away, so I think that worked.
Yep, I'm here.
Almost
Need
filled.
to activate the next gateway.
Thank goodness you're here. Holy.
You're doing fine alone.
We almost died, but yeah, not bad. Oh, you did it. Let's go.
Go.
Oof.
Gateway is ready.
That was a sick animation. So the treasury. Or find. Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're back to what we did at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, it's less stressful at least.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm like stuck in this. Oh, you attack the barrier trap. I get it. What a neat mechanic. Interesting. That's a cool mechanic.
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. We'll go this way, I guess. Oh, we can go the other way. I see. Okay. So stand on head. May I ask, what are you playing right now? I did find the path forward, but we need to find the 4 treasuries first.
Well, at least 2.
Oh no, I'm fighting a boss. Oh Jesus Christ. I wasn't expecting this. Okay. Shit.
I need more time.
He's not too hard actually, but I hope this won't end it, right? This shouldn't end it.
I found the second one
Okay.
of the treasures, so I'll be joining you shortly.
Jeez, I was not expecting this.
Well, you entered a big portal. What did you expect, dude?
No, you're not wrong. Jesus, man. Oh, at least you're here, thank God. Oh, you nuked him. Holy moly. We can go back out now? Okay, cool, cool.
No reason to go out. Just came in.
We get the 4 treasuries, no?
No, 2.
Oh,
And
2, 2,
in
2.
the next zone.
Yeah, yeah.
So you see on the minimap that nice path when you mouse over it, it says the path forward.
Oh, I went through that. Jesus. Such a noob. Such a noob.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's funny, man.
I need more time.
Okay. So the next two treasuries are actually ahead. You said 2
now
per whatever.
Now we get the other 2, and then we progress to the next zone.
This is fun. This is a lot of fun. All right.
So the next ones we need more people for, I feel. So
Fair.
Maybe a weekend or something that Thorin is here, and maybe Hollow is here, or Frog is here.
That'd be fun. Or anyone, any of you guys watching, you're welcome to like join if you want to. If you ever want to play, you know. That's sort of the point of the
If you don't
Discord.
like to die alone and you want to die with somebody, we are always here for you.
I promise you'll always die with me. I promise. I'll always find a way to get us killed in a creative way.
We got all of them. I found the gate.
Oh my god, you're fast.
That's just luck.
Luck, he says luck. You
Yes,
make your own
it's
luck.
No, you don't. That's why it's called luck.
Is this a boss? Bosses?
Yes.
No. Oh yeah.
Okay, so we kill the ads, then the boss comes out. We can kill him a little bit, and then we need to get over to the other side to get an object that makes him vulnerable again. We need to split up. So one has to stay here and reopen the portal for the guy that goes through the portal so he can come back with the object.
That's crazy. So now
So the one that is staying here has to endure the beating from this guy, and the one that goes over has to kill quickly all the stuff over there and then come back.
Okay, so I'll endure the beatings. That work?
What you prefer?
Or
Have
what?
you got the last gem, or
The last gem?
try and pass over the gateway?
Oh yeah. There. Yep, 6 out of
Perfect.
6. Okay, I get it. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Okay, so now you have to not die to this guy and collect so you can open the portal again.
Right. Kill the enemies and then pick up the
Cause-
things.
Because we've got the death timer on us now.
Okay. Okay. So I'll keep killing the guys, looting the things, and then stand over the portal to loot the
Yeah.
portal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've got the second object, and here comes the boss on my side.
Okay, I'm gonna stand over this thing.
I'm ready to return.
Okay, I'm looting the things. Ooh, I gotta pick these up right here. Got another one. This one right here. Gonna do it. 6 out of 6. There we go. Holy, sorry that was slow.
Click on the portal, activate it, and then I can
Oh, I have
come
to
back
activate it. My apologies. We got it.
and then get out of the way, and boom, I'm back. And I will flood this, and now we can hurt him again.
Oh my, that is what? This is intense. This is a lot of fun, man. This is crazy. This is so different from like the other, like what we've been doing.
And now he's invulnerable again, so we have to do the same thing again.
Yeah, sick. Okay. All right, picking up the shards. One here. Got to stand in mechanics to get that. All right. Oops, got stood in that charge. 5 out of 6. Need one more. Where the hell is it? Right there. I see it. Oh man, I stood in that slam right in the corner. No, no. Okay, 6 out of 6. Should be open. Opening, open. Okay.
One,
This guy hits, man, hard.
that's
Holy.
two. He hits very hard.
Yeah, I'm getting the shards. Shard right here.
And I'm ready to come back.
Okay, 3 out of 6. Need to get a few more shards. There's one down there. There's one there.
Yeah. It's not to do anything else, but to say that I am ready, so
Okay.
you know you can open it.
6 out of 6. Opening it. Good. Good. Ooh, big fear. Ooh. Get away from. Come on, buddy. Taunt it. Taunt it. Taunt it. There you go. Oh, that was wild, boys. That was nuts. Holy, that was fun, man.
Yep. And that was it.
Sick. Wow. That was a lot of fun. Cosmic.
Open
Open.
boxes we got and get silver little coins. Yay!
Jesus. So that I could see that's a challenge up from what we were doing. Still working on a high score and across the obelisk. I've not heard of that. I'm currently number 4, but I think with some effort I should be able to do for number 2. Once I get my ass, buy a new graphics card, I'll probably replay BG3. Do you ever stream stand on head? I'd love to see your playthroughs. Or not stream, even just upload, like even without a cam, just upload it to YouTube. Like I'm just curious.
Wasn't it Soren that was playing across the obelisk?
Is that why it sounds familiar? I've heard
Yep.
the name. I know the name. Do we just port out?
Yes, or you can like press E and leave dungeon, whatever you prefer.
Okay. You'll notice that I didn't get shocked today because I didn't say hearth out. Am I crazy? It smells like tires. What the fuck? Why does it smell like a tire? It's a water bottle.
Maybe it's been standing in the sun or something. Do you
Ye-
have that up there?
I don't know. I got it from Costco. Maybe.
No, the sun.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, that one went over my head like the sun.
Do you get sun up there this time of year?
I mean, look at my skin. Do I look like I get sun? Even if we did get sun, look how much time I've spent playing video games. Does it appear like I just go outside? Okay, so what now?
Well, we're done. That's it.
Oh my.
We can continue with yours.
So the Malignant Heart, you did tell me. Is that for the Nightmare Dungeons or something?
No, that is for bosses. It's a
Okay.
boss material.
I remember you telling me it was a currency for something. I just couldn't remember what.
Summon a boss.
Okay, really quick, we're gonna add this before it gets overwhelming again. Gotta do one at a time, otherwise it's like insane. So we're on board 1, board 2, we're on board 3. So, okay. We went across, we went down one, we go all the way down, all the way to the bottom.
It's actually far more easy than you think, Stan. Far more easy than streamers will make you believe it is.
Haven't recorded a video, I'm way too lazy to get all that set up. Does it appear like I do anything? Like, honestly, it's just Dennis carrying me saying things that I don't mean. It's just nonsense. Low effort.
Touring setting up the technical stuff.
Literally, Torin and Dennis carry this whole show. Whatever this is. It's crazy, dude. They're the backbone of everything. So what do you want? Oh, I see here. Resets in 6 days. Labyrinth of Souls and Dominion of Sagarl.
Yeah, so if we finish the 3 wings, we get a prize.
Interesting. All right, cool. All right, so what now? Oh, quests. You said the quests, right?
Yeah, so there are 2 ways of doing it. We can do the Nightmare Dungeons, where you always get one of those of the Chinese New Year, or we can do the green areas, where there are normally also 1, 2, or 3 of those pillars that give you favors with the Chinese New Year.
Okay, both are fun. So we don't need to do these yet, these ones, you said? These mercenaries or whatever?
We can also do the quest you have, yeah.
How long do you think those will
Whatever you
take?
prefer. I don't remember.
Fair,
The
okay.
mercenary quest can take a little bit. The others are normally quite quick.
All right, I'll do the other stuff with you because it's probably harder. The mercenary stuff I feel like was intended to be done solo anyways. Because it's just like introductory stuff, I feel like. So like I'll do it like tonight or like when I'm making dinner, like... It sounds silly, but I have a raid tonight, later tonight. So I need to get off at 6 because I gotta quickly make dinner, quickly meet the missus, and then get home in the snowstorm, and hopefully make it in time for raid. Like, if I'm late, I'm late. It is what it is. But the reason why I gotta end it is because I still gotta make dinner before I meet her. So when I'm cooking though, like because I'm off stream, I can just do the menial like questing or follower stuff. Cause this did I go back in the dungeon? Oh Christ! How do I get out? I'll just teleport out.
You can also press E. There should be a leave dungeon there.
Oh shit! You did say that. I'm sorry. You're way too. I think he says I'm way too lazy to set all that up. You know, like streaming. You know, I'm saying like, oh, streaming is easier than I thought. Like, if this is what you consider streaming, if this is what you consider streaming, then it's easier than I thought. But well, you know, I watch some streams. They're so high production. Like, I definitely agree. It is a lot of work if you do it like properly. Okay, so where should we go? You know what? Let's do a quick nightmare. You should call it the Nightmare Dungeons, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure they have the
So
ancestors' favor.
So these don't say it, right? They're ancestors' favorites, first one. So you right-click it.
It will always say gold or ancestors' favor.
I see. Gold find, gold find, gold find, ancestors' favor. So we right-click, activate Nightmare Dungeon, hollowed stones, and then it shows it on my map. right? If I I see.
Yep.
Uh,
Just a sec. When it pops up, boom, pops up. Then you tap, go to Sanctuary, Estuar, or whatever it's called, and there you have the dungeon, Hollowed Stones.
I click this thing. Hollow Stones, right there. You're the best. Thank you so much. I still feel like streaming, you kind of have to engage or at least pay attention to the audience. A lot harder early on when chat doesn't move all the time. Fair. I guess that's fair. I mean, you guys are just sort of like friends at this point. We're just like sort of hanging out, but I get what you're saying for sure. Maybe I'm just parasocial, but I enjoy it. You know, I've learned so much from you guys. I feel like you guys sort of helped me with my Baldur's Gate playthrough. Like, it wouldn't, honestly, none of these games would have been as fun if I didn't get, like, feedback from you guys on, like, choices I made or, like, decisions. You told me to go back or help me with puzzles. You know? I don't know. It makes it, to me, it's, like, way more fun like this. The Baldur's Gate playthrough was definitely the best. But Diablo was a lot of fun, but just you guys knew Baldur's Gate so well that it was a lot of fun to hear everybody's feedback. Like, in real time. We're gonna have to try that game again soon. Go ahead.
That was Torrent again, I think.
Baldur's Gate?
Carried you, yeah.
Oh my god, for sure. Between him and Stand on Head, like, it was crazy. Although you gave me feedback too for a lot of things. You helped me with puzzles and stuff.
I don't think I did.
What? We gotta finish that playthrough. I forgot about that. I just remember that. Me, you, Kelp, and Torin have a playthrough that we just sort of, not abandoned, but it's just we've been busy and, you know.
Yeah.
Man, that was fun. Where are we? Did we get out of the Underdark? Are we still in the Underdark? Our poor characters are just sitting there rotting, just waiting. They haven't eaten in months. Man, I got so salty by the end of that game. I love it, but I got so salty by the end of that game. I almost feel bad. I went the wrong way. You're like, what is he doing? He's just fucking around, exploring everywhere. You're already at the portal. You're ready to go.
So when we go separate ways, one of us is gonna find the exit before
First.
the other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we might as well split up. If you like the horror genre, splitting up is a must, isn't it?
You are not wrong. You are absolutely not wrong. And we know which one gets picked off first.
I mean, we make a lot of fun of that here in Europe, like that's an American thing, like because it's home of the brave, so they have to split up and be brave. And
Is that what it is?
Tiffany in her mini skirt and
Oh my god.
little top that should only be worn by a 5-year-old. She's gonna go and face through a corridor when there's a killer on the run. It's like that would never happen here. It's like we stick together, all of us.
That's so funny. I was watching, I thought it was Scream. So Scream, I think it's the Scream movies. They're very funny because they're self-aware. They make fun of like, and I thought it was Scream. It was another one. There's a movie where it was a horror movie and it was a slasher, but they were self-aware about it. And one of the characters, like, we should split up. And the black character's like, I'm not going alone. I'm going to be the first one picked off. And it's like, that's the funniest thing. Because that's you know about that? That's like a thing, you know? I don't know why that is the case. But it's, I love that whoever wrote the script thought to put that in there because it's like a well-known thing. It's like, for whatever reason, and this is, I don't know if it's the case anymore, but it used to be the case. Anytime you'd watch a horror movie from the 80s, it's a well-known, like, thing. If you Google it, it's hilarious. There's always a scene where the black guy goes away by himself and he's the first one to die in the movie. And it's just it's a meme at this point because it's like, it happens in every 80s horror movie. And I don't understand why. But it became a well-known meme of the genre, and it's so strange. And then the girl breaks a heel or breaks her ankle while she's running from the killer and falls over and then gets murdered. That's the second meme. And I don't know why. It's because you just expect it now. Like, change it up. Like, I don't know. I'm not. That's why I don't like horror. I like horror. I don't like slasher flicks. They're very like vapid, I guess. I don't know. Have you ever seen The Thing? I think I asked you that last time.
Yeah, I might have seen clips from it. Oh, I see one of your.
Yeah, the Chinese New Year thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Now we go crazy, right? Kill as much as we can.
Yeah.
They keep running.
Get all that favor.
So the movie The Thing was so brilliant because you went the other side. I see. Essentially you don't know who's infected, who is it. When it takes over people, it looks like your friends. So you don't know who you can trust because everybody it wants to get close to you to infect you. So you don't know who's lying about whether they're infected or not, essentially. And I thought that was such a great way to tell the story because
That's just my normal life. I don't trust anybody.
because it just breeds paranoia. And they're stuck in Antarctica in the middle of nowhere, so it's like a group of like maybe like 6 people, sort of like Alien. Alien was sort of the same thing.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I have seen it. That's where. Yeah. Okay, I have seen that movie.
Man, like that was brilliant. Especially like I think it was actually a remake, but it was absolutely brilliant.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I could watch those movies when I was younger. Now it's more like I see all the small problems in it and the like.
Astral
Yeah.
Favor. No, I get it. So we finished, right? We're done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I agree. Look, it's very formulaic. That's why I don't really like them, a lot of them. And that's why I thought The Thing was so good, because it felt a little bit fresher. Once in a while, there's a film, like, I just don't like Freddy and Jason, and, the girl goes off to get beer, and she's by herself, and the light doesn't work, and the door's locked, so she's stuck in there now. It's just always the same.
But it's not only that, it's like they know there's a killer. The girl is alone in the living room. She hears a noise from the cellar.
She goes towards
and
it.
She opens the door to go down and see what it is. Because, like, yes, she's one of the brave from the country of the brave. And it's like, no, us coward Europeans, we would be running out the front door.
Dude, these are the horror tropes. These are like it's just it happens every time. Okay, where I can never remember where this Chinese New Year girl is.
It's called
Hmm.
she's standing over here. It's called Het Badu.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
What was the channel, if I may ask, Stan? Have you ever heard of it? Like, I did watch a lot of those channels, actually. Wow, I've never seen this loading screen before. That's sick. Wow, look at that. Covered in blood. Dark cinematic.
I mean, it is work, even though you don't get paid for it. It's still work.
True. Although, if this was work, with streaming, if this is work, like, God, what an easy life that is.
You have streamed when you didn't feel like it.
That's true, I guess.
That is work.
Fair. I feel like it shows, though, too. Oh, we got 2. That was sick.
Sometimes work can be fun. Sometimes work can be horrible. But it's like you have to do it whether you want to or not.
Fair. It just crashed. Steam crashed. My whole Steam just closed. So we're gonna... I've never seen that. Holy moly. I guess we're running on Steam. I guess we're not running on Steam anymore.
I mean, they really should find a different power source than Steam.
Steam powered?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bit
yeah.
old.
Oh, man. So it's updating. Really? We're updating right now? What is that all about? Hey, man, it was open all morning. I was playing it this morning to prevent stuff like this from happening.
What is updating?
It says Steam is updating just for a second. Maybe
Oh.
it's opening, yeah. I'm so paranoid about like updates and stuff happening. So we'll give it a sec. So I'll just shoot the shit really quick. So yesterday, no one was making money off of it. Between being small and being about cannabis, YouTube wasn't sending checks. Def, that's been my experience. I had like a little side project, little side hustle where I was just documenting my grow journey a little bit. On YouTube, and it's YouTube is so anti like cannabis or whatever, which is funny because some of the stuff that like YouTube allows, and the most nefarious thing, which is so strange, is like there's something called YouTube Kids where you can't comment, and a lot of the things that people post onto YouTube Kids are very much not for children, but somehow it passes through the filter, and it's got millions and millions of views, a lot of really inappropriate stuff, and I see it all the time. And I'm like, who's not like how come I find it? I'm not even looking for it. It just pops up on the front page, with like 30 million views, 45 million views, crazy numbers. And how does it get to that point and still no one at YouTube like flags it? It's so strange.
So if I have to be like very open, let's just say cannabis is a medication,
Sure, I agree.
and it's okay for people who need it to take it. I might not agree 100% with everybody who thinks they need it, but let's just say those who need it, it's okay they take it. It should never be made cool, fun, mainstream that you need to take medication.
I agree with that. I absolutely agree.
So I'm okay with YouTube limiting cannabis use, just like a channel that showed you how to make your own alcohol and how it's fun to drink alcohol should also not be pushed and should be pulled back a little bit because that's a drug too.
I totally agree with you. Now here's my question to you, and this isn't it's no right or wrong answer here. Uh, some of the things that I watched, were sort of like trial and like they were explaining like organic gardening, like because like the big thing is like a lot of people, me specifically, because I have a compromised immune system, I was very afraid of like using like things that have pesticides or antibiotics or stuff like that. So I tried to be as organic as possible, so I had a clean end product as possible. Um, so I guess my question is, oh, I can't learn a cosmetic because my character can't use bows, so I can put that in the box.
You
For
can put it in the box and you will have to make a rogue just to claim that cosmetic. Yes,
okay,
that's
that
a bit of an error on their part, but hey, it is what it is.
yeah. Well, to be fair, WoW's been out for like 20 years, and they just implemented that like last year, not even already. Like it took forever. Um, I get what you're saying, but and this is where it gets tough, and it's hard to, at least in my opinion. Not that you should profit off it, but educational, like explaining things, explaining the science of growing botany, stuff like that.
No, you should never teach kid how to grow drugs.
No, not kids,
There
not
should
kids.
always, but most people on YouTube are kids, so you have to think. So either you want like a huge age restriction where you like need to photocopy your ID and send it to YouTube to get access to certain videos, or YouTube is just gonna videos that are not good for everybody is gonna get pushed to the side.
Fair, I get what you're
Because
saying.
you
It's
make a
tough.
video for a 45-year-old guy who wants to grow them in his garden, fair enough. But
Yeah.
a 15-year-old kid is gonna watch the same video, grow it, and take it, and he doesn't need it. And I don't agree that marijuana, cannabis is the gateway drug to all the hard drugs, but it can be. And it's just like if it just happens to 1 out of 1 million, is that too many? 1 out of 100,000, is that too many? How much is too many that gets into something because of a botanic video about growing cannabis?
I that's fair. That's a fair take.
So if people want to say I take cannabis because it's a medication that I need, then we need to treat it like other medications. You don't grow uh, aspirin headache pills in your garden.
True,
You
but yeah,
you get them that in a controlled place where there's quality control and things are measured and stuff like that. So my opinion is cannabis has to be treated the same way.
that's fair. But like I mean, we have legal cannabis here, and it's radiated and sprayed with pesticides. Like some of these people that have like stage 4 cancer, they shouldn't be ingesting stuff like that. Like it's crazy. Like it's my,
Well, cannabis is like less medication that. So I'm in the health sector and I'm in the alternative health sector, natural medicine.
yeah.
So I know what I'm talking about, and cannabis has less healing powers than people think it has. And the real healing powers in it you get in the oil when it has no hallucinate powers or anything, but people are not interested in that oil. They want
Fair.
the other stuff.
I've
So so as pain medicine, of course, it's great. It's a great painkiller.
have you
But
used it?
like
I didn't think you'd use it.
No, I don't.
Okay,
But I know of it scientifically. But so are opioids, and
definitely.
we shouldn't teach people how to grow that.
Although people do grow poppy, at least in Canada, you can grow poppies in your front yard.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, I don't think it should be legal to do those things without. You know, I know capitalism, free market, everything should be free, nothing should be restricted. I'm not of that opinion. I believe people are so stupid that they need restrictions.
This is why I love you, man. Oh fuck!
We need we need to set up a worldwide government where the smart people control the stupid people and tell them what they can do and what they cannot do. I want to jump out with my jet ski over this head. No, no, you can't do that. No. But it'll be fun. No.
uh, people that don't want to get high just want something clean. So, okay, it's funny you say that stand on head. So, I believe like, man, nothing is more effective to me at least than like eating it. Eating it is the most medicinally. Nothing compares for me at least. That's why I mostly make cookies. I buy it and then I make cookies with it, and it works so well for like the inflammation, flare ups. It depends on what you're treating, I guess. But I'm treating like IBS, and it's just I'm able to go to the store because of it. It's fabulous. But smoking doesn't do it for me for whatever reason. Eating it only works. But I don't know. I feel like it's not as popular because people want to get like smoking oil. They're getting like stoned out of their mind. I hate that shit. I've tried it. It's not like I'm against like high THC. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I'm an anxious person.
Did you forget how you have to enter the dungeon?
I clicked it. I look on the map, right? No. Hold on. I got
Yeah,
distracted.
go to the map now.
Yes, and it's right here. This is it right here, right? Ancestral favor. I see it. Okay, thank you so much. There's so many systems that I have to remember which is which, and like I'm starting to click, but I'm mixing some things up. Your armor's crazy. You know, is it Corn or Crone? How do you say it in Warhammer 40K? I don't even know.
Chaos?
Say it
The
again?
Chaos Marine?
Yeah, but there's different sects. There's like Slaanesh, Nurgle, and then there's the red one. You look
Oh,
like
oh, I don't think I look like one of the gods. I would say I just look like one of the Space Marines that went over to the other side.
true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Like half of the Emperor's son decided to follow Chaos.
Man, I'm so into the lore. I gotta get those books. They look so cool. I gotta start reading them. I don't play the game, but I love Nurgle and I love Slaanesh. They seem like such cool demons, such cool lore. Nurgle being the coolest, like, cause supposedly the Great Unclean One, I think his name isn't even like evil. It's almost like a loving embrace. They make it sound like. You are in pain and suffering the entire time, but he's not. He doesn't want you to suffer. He's just like it's like a warm hug. They say. It's very strange.
Yeah, sure.
Right, that's how they sell it. It's like, no, this is hell on earth. It's like, well, no, but he's not malevolent. He's just it's just by his nature that you suffer. But it's not. It doesn't want you to suffer. I don't know, man. It's so complicated, but I love it. Versus like
So-
yeah.
First thing you need to know about Warhammer 40k.
It's everybody's lying.
No. That's this game. Everybody is very evil,
Yeah.
but it's a scale from very evil to incredibly evil.
It's like a gradient of evil. How evil are you?
Yeah, yeah. Humans might be, if not the top, the second most evil thing there is in the universe.
That's interesting. So we talked about this because I'm like the Tyranids. They just seem like more like following nature, like animals, more than like or like a bacteria, more than like a I want them to suffer kind of evil.
But they do have a hive mind, and they will seek out to devour whole civilization. So I can't say that they are just living peacefully in their environment.
I wouldn't say it's peacefully, but like I guess is it fair to say there is evil as like a virus or bacteria is evil,
Yeah.
or are they more
I
than
don't
that?
know. I don't think a virus or a bacteria has a hive mind and plans out how to annihilate a whole species.
So they do have like sentience, like they are like self-aware.
Yeah. And they will send out patrols and scout parties, and when they find
Ah.
live, then the whole fleet turns up to eat them all.
I had no idea. I thought they were just like I thought it was just like a white blood cells when they just attack. They don't. There's not. They're not thinking. It's just the nature. Their existence is just to act.
That's maybe a little bit more the orcs in Warhammer. They're very different from orcs in like Warcraft or other universes.
Yeah, the orcs are fun. I learned a little bit about them. They're so much fun. They're probably the best lore so far that I've learned about.
That's strange.
The orcs are.
Yeah, more plants than
It's so strange.
yeah.
Sorry, Say, I don't have any read what you said. Did we finish it already? Was that the end?
No. This was just like a.
An event. Okay. Cool. Really quick, one sec. People are trying to get knew a guy in a wheelchair who randomly got shot while shopping. That's horrible. His disability and was growing to save money. He said it helped his back pain. Over the roughly 2 years, I can pretty much count on one hand how many minors actually talked in chat. Show was boring for kids. Too much planned talk, not enough getting high. Well, yeah, this is it. Like the YouTube channels that I watched, they didn't make money, but it was a bunch of not even like pot gardeners, but just farmers that also grew pot. One guy was a he called himself a plant doctor. Essentially, what he would do is farms would hire him, like big farms, like Monsanto would be like something's destroying our crop, and we like a bacteria or virus is destroying our crop, and we don't know how to stop it because it's super aggressive. And he would like take it to the lab, study it, and then help them come up with a plan to like prevent it from destroying the rest of their crop. And that was his job. And he went into the detail about like pest management, and he talked often about how pesticides are a double-edged sword, because the bacteria, and more specifically the bugs like aphids, they adapt crazy fast. So if you use too many pesticides or too many of the same pesticides without switching it up often, they develop an immunity to it, and then you just can't use it anymore. He said they're like super advanced, because like what's supposed to kill them, after like 3 or 4 generations, they become immune to. The babies become immune to it. So you have to constantly change or rotate the pesticides you use, so the babies can't build up a tolerance to it. It's like that sounds like an alien. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's just nuts. Like how adaptive these some of these species are. Spider mites, aphids, stuff like that. And once in a while, you'll hear stories of like like there's no potatoes this year. The potatoes are like really hard to get because a lot of them were wiped out by a potato aphid, and it's like, that's crazy, man. Like, it seems like.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Just to interrupt, we have
Please.
to kill all enemies from this point on.
Okay.
So you cannot pass any enemy, leave it behind.
Okay. I was just rushing because I have the buff. I was trying to get the favors, but
Yeah.
fair. Okay. I think
Kill everything.
I think it wore off
Yeah, it wears off pretty quick.
really fast. Yeah. Okay. Fair. So we gotta
Sorry
go
for
back.
interrupting.
No. I'm done. It was just nonsense, anyways. It's amazing how fast these things adapt. One time, not just growing pot, but I had tomatoes, had all kinds of stuff, and I brought something from a greenhouse and had spider mites. I don't know if you know what spider mites are. Or do you garden, Dennis?
No.
It's a pest. They're just like little mites, and they create webs on like anything. They'll destroy leaves. Like, so we had like tomatoes, and the tomatoes were inedible because they like rotted from the inside because of these bugs. And getting rid of them was very tough because I didn't want to use poison. I wanted to use like more natural like soaps and stuff. And they're so resilient. It's unbelievable. Like, the stuff that would kill us doesn't even harm them. It's crazy. What did we get? Holy shit. Wow. That's sick. I mean, just the look of it is cool. That's a sick sword. Look at that sword. I love the green. I no, this isn't stuff we're going to use. It's just cool transmog. Is transmog a word you can use in here, or is that WoW lingo?
Sure.
He's hesitant on that one.
There's a cosmetic in here, but
Okay.
you can pop the next key from in here. You don't need to port out.
My god, I'm just giving myself carpal tunnel for no reason. You definitely know what spider mites are. I've heard tons of different stories about them. Man, they're the worst. There's actually this guy, Matthew something, I forgot his name, but he was a pest management expert, and he did nothing to do with cannabis. He just talked about like gardening and pest management, and he showed some gnarly pictures of just like farms, big farms, like where we get our blueberries from and stuff like that, just being just devoured by some of these pests. So we're gonna go back here because I have another favor, another level up. That's happening really fast. I wasn't expecting to
Yeah.
get one tick per. We'll definitely do this before Tuesday.
Yeah, it's very fast. That's why I said that's the fastest way to get your
And when
next spark.
when I run out of keys, which you said I probably won't, but if I do, hypothetically, you just do the Grim Favors. Is that how you get more keys?
I have more keys, and you can make more keys at the occultist.
Ah, okay, cool. I don't want you to use your keys though. Save them, right? Like,
What should I save them for?
for you, I guess.
I finished
Oh,
the
fair.
Chinese
Okay.
New Year.
So you just have extras now.
Well, you always have them, even though there's no Chinese New Year.
Ah, I see. Okay, I'm gonna
It's
sell.
just that those specific ones will give you the shrine we need. So
I
that's why we're
understand.
running them.
Do you remember the name of the rune that I needed? Because I picked up quite a few runes. Is there any chance I could have gotten the one I needed?
I believe it was JA8. It was a legendary bottom rune.
Ah, so that's the only legendary one I have. Okay. So it's legendary. So if it's not orange, it's definitely not it.
I have been farming a few. I think I'm up to 5.
5 runes?
Yep.
How do you farm runes?
You play a lot, and then when you like have a lot of the same runes, you go and like melt them down and get a new random. And with a little luck, one of them will be legendary.
Wow, okay. So it's a bit of a gamble, but like that's the fun of it, I guess.
Yep.
I have no doubt they are very knowledgeable about growing, but large farm practices don't help a lot in a grow tent. Definitely, definitely. So it wasn't. What I found fascinating was these guys were both hobby growers and like farm growers. So it was more about the science of like just the plant physiology, the uptake of nutrients, pH levels, stuff like that, or like it didn't really have to do with like yes, it was about cannabis. Like they were talking about how to get the most flavor and the most medicinal value out of it, but really it was about like not even like this how you grow a plant. They're like if you're breeding worms, which I did, worm castings. They're like don't even worry about the plant. Focus on having healthy worms. Healthy worms make healthy poop. Healthy poop makes healthy plants. Stuff like that. And it was really nerdy botanist science, and I was so fascinated by all of it. I went real deep with bacteria and fungi, and it was awesome.
So we need to find 3 stones for these places.
Yes.
I'll go right.
I will go down. Ooh, I should not kill these guys yet in case I find one of those shrines. Then I can kill him. Oh, this guy needs help. I see. Okay. I have to say, this is one of my favorite parts of the game so far. These dungeons. These are a lot of these like isolated events. These are really fun. But this year, I'm really excited to grow a whole bunch of tomatoes. I want to try to. I make my own like pizza sauce and stuff, and I want to try to grow my own tomatoes, grow my own like basil, grow my own oregano, and then like try to. I can't grow my own wheat, so I'll have to buy flour in the store. But if I could almost make almost every, and I can't make my own pepperoni or cheese, right? I don't have a cow. But at least if I can do the herbs, at least if I could do like the tomatoes, that'd be really cool. You know, stuff like that would be fun to sort of make it in my garden and then use it for my food. So you don't garden, Dennis?
Very...
Hmm?
No, only thing I'm good at growing is resentment towards me.
I thought you were gonna say facial hair. I just gonna ask because I feel like Spain is probably a great place for growing though because of the conditions out, or at least where you are.
Spain is like the greenhouse of Europe,
I believe that. That's amazing.
where you will get. So, the best vegetables and stuff will always be shipped to Germany and stuff, because they will pay more for it.
Hmm. But if the fact that you live there means you just get high quality stuff just naturally.
Well, as I said, the best stuff is sent to the Germans, but
Oh, really?
at
They
least
don't.
well, so if you're a business and you have a class 1 tomato and a class 2 tomato, who are you going to sell the class 1 to a guy from your town just because he's from your town?
Or the
Or are you
highest
gonna
bidder.
sell it to the guy from the town next over because he'll pay
Premium.
5 times more?
I get it. I understand. So is Germany very oh, I found a stone carving. Are they what's how do I want to word this? Like they have like a very
Rich country?
rich economy, I guess. Where they're
Yeah, it's one of the best economies there are.
interesting. I didn't know that.
I
Not
mean,
that I think it's a third world country,
look
but I
look at their cars.
true. The German cars are probably the best cars in the world, right? The German engineering
Yeah.
they say is like, yeah.
I mean, you can always argue which is the best car, but like BMW and Mercedes and stuff, they have a reputation for a reason.
Absolutely. Yeah, they say German engineering is like some of the greatest.
Also, the most over-engineered, but yeah. If you ever see videos of Americans seeing German engines and they're like, ay, 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 oh my god.
I know that when you buy cars from other countries, like especially German cars, you have to. It's a lot more money because the parts have to be shipped from overseas. They don't just like the Americans. They don't manufacture it or something. It costs way more. Like if you or like more than like Japanese or Chinese parts, I guess.
That's gonna change now though with the see that's one of the things that tariffs can do. So putting tariffs on European cars has made some German manufacturers wanting to open manufacturing plants in the United States.
Interesting. So it's almost so in some sense, like for some people, it is a bit of a benefit.
Yep. No, but that is a benefit.
Yeah, no, that's
And
interesting. I never thought of it like that.
so that means if they want a European design car made in the US, they're not paying more for it. And
That's fair,
they will
stand.
have also easy access maybe to repairs and parts and stuff.
That makes sense. We are in the dungeon, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay. I thought we were at the entrance. I'm like, we didn't have to go in, right? But I thought, yeah, my demons started attacking. I didn't know if I got turned
Yeah,
around.
Just you always like kill whatever's just at the exit of the dungeon so you can teleport. If not, they're gonna hit you and but you don't have that problem. You have an army to protect you.
It's like my character's like a European. She never goes alone.
Yep.
How do you grow sand, if I may ask? What were you gonna say, Dennis?
What?
I thought you were gonna say something. I think I cut you off.
I don't know.
I talk so goddamn much that I'm afraid I talk over people. Did we just do this one, or do this one again?
Did you enter the same dungeon where you were, or?
I think I did like an idiot, but there's a Chinese New Year here thing.
Okay, well, go for it.
Just quickly collect the favors and just leave then after?
Yep.
Jesus, okay, that's dumb. I don't know how I made that mistake. I thought I guess I think I'm distracted. It's my fault. So I'll quickly kill these guys and just pop out. I don't have to finish the dungeon again. Just get the favors. Once it wears off, I'll port out. I think we're done. I don't think there's any more enemies right here. Quickly.
I'll mark the dungeon so you can easily find it.
I gotta stop yapping, man. Okay, we're done. We're out.
You can just port directly to the new dungeon.
Thank you so much. How do I see the map? Because I just see my dungeon map.
Down at the bottom left, you can change to the whole normal map.
You're the best. Thank you so much. Holy moly, what a noob mistake that was. In soil under LEDs. Yeah, man. Powdered nutrients. Yeah, I use powdered nutrients as well. I had very good success with them. I haven't done it in a little while, but... are we in the dungeon? Did it not port me? Did I get hit again? Yeah, I didn't. Try it again. Second time's the charm.
If you get hit by enemies,
It
your
cancels it.
teleporting will stop.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happened.
I have to say, I really like my character's hair. I don't know if I'd ever wear a helm.
Oh, you're here.
Yes. Holy, these guys are, they have those orbs. Those orbs hurt, man. Whatever those lightning orbs are.
They do.
So, have you been living in Spain most of your life?
Yeah, yeah. I think I've lived more in Spain than in Denmark.
Interesting. Do you ever miss Denmark?
I lack the required essence.
I never missed anything.
You're a very fascinating person. You know that?
Don't have feelings.
Out of
Oh
essence.
yeah, yeah. I know I'm very sappy when I send you guys messages sometimes, and I'm like, I wonder how they must think I'm such a psycho.
So, I don't care where I live.
I know you're gonna disagree with me, but you're such a to me at least, you're very easy to get along with. That's why I find it so.
Oh no no no! I'm the most difficult to get along.
I
with.
knew you were gonna say that. I just haven't seen it. Okay, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this. Oh no!
Because this is our honeymoon.
Oh, is that what this is? I see.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah, yeah.
prepare for the big fight. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be a big build-up. I see. Free the prisoners. 2 here, 1 here. Yeah, those prisoners are long dead. What are we freeing here? These guys are like corpses. Slay the War Master. We are just powering through this because you're probably so geared.
Oh, by the way, there's a shrine here where I am.
Coming! Now you're speaking my language.
Don't know if it still works or not.
Yes, sir. Awesome possum. And we're fighting all the enemies, which is awesome. They came to
Yeah,
us.
you can just stay there and kill, and they'll just keep spawning.
Sick. Well, I think we're done.
I never thought I'd be throwing my lot in with this rabble, but here I am. Maybe I can organize these bandits into something that resembles an effective unit.
I tried to turn up the,
At least effective enough to allow me an escape when the church eventually finds us.
I tried to turn up the voice without the sound effects so you could hear the dialogue without, like, being drowned out by the attacking noises. 1 sec stand. I'll take a look at what you said. Pretty sure nutrients are probably cleaner than a bunch of food in the grocery store. You're absolutely correct. I would agree with that. I use something called Gaia Green. It's like a Canadian brand, I think, from Vancouver. And I actually reached out to them, and I'm like, I see you guys have blood meal and bone meal. Does the blood and bone meal, was it the cows that had it? Were the cows given antibiotics? And they're like, what kind of crazy question is that? We don't know. But then they sent me someone else's email who I was talking to, and they're like, it might, but we run it through a sterilization process, which removes most of like the harmful chemicals that would be associated with stuff like that. So I'm like, well, at least you have an answer for it. Like, you sort of filter it before you put it in the product, so it cleans it up a little bit, and it's sort of just like more of a, I don't know how else to word it, but I guess the filter makes a difference. I guess I don't know. I'm not smart enough in the science, but it seems to work. I'm growing an avocado, so that's fun. I ate an avocado one day, and I just took the seed, and I just planted it, and it's been growing for a few years now. I love avocados. You must get such good avocados, Dennis, if you eat them, right?
Yeah. I love them.
I feel like Spain's gotta go grow crazy avocados. Spain and Mexico, I feel like. Okay, so now we just do the next one, right?
Yep.
Is this boring?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It's
Sorry, 1 sec. Do I need to get another favor yet?
this is what endgame is like. You do. Okay, so the good thing is that because there are so many endgame things you can do, you don't have to do the same things for 10 hours unless you want to.
Yeah, which I don't mind. Like, this is fun.
Yeah, but I'm pretty okay with doing the same thing over and over again.
Man, I was thinking about turning on like a bonus stream yesterday because I was just fucking around in Warcraft, but I was literally like sort of like you said, I was just for hours just gathering, just mining, gathering materials, and I'm like, this has got to be boring as shit to watch. It's relaxing for me. I just shut my brain off. You just look at nodes on the minimap, you just mine, you move on, you know. But I I don't know. I feel like that's not as exciting as like some of the other stuff we do when we play on stream. I see your pin there. That was just to find the dungeon?
That was just so you could find this dungeon. Yeah.
Okay, I really appreciate it. This looks like it's... Oh, right here. I see. Okay.
Just the world event you're in.
We're not in the dungeon. Jesus
No.
Christ, man. I'm not with it today. This is insane. Thank you.
Fine. Dungeon is down here.
What's the symbol on your head and your chest? On your armor? Do you know what the symbol is on your character's armor? It looks like an eye or something.
They didn't give me a note when I joined the dark side. They just said, here, wear this.
Okay, fair. We're gonna end today's stream with that video you sent me because you sent it to me and I forgot to watch it on stream. So I figured at least
It had to do with what we were talking about on that stream.
Yeah.
That's why, I mean, I don't know if it makes sense to watch it now.
Oh, I'm so curious. Like, so what was it about? What was it about? Because I waited to watch it because I figured we talked about it. So, but
I mean, you can watch it if you want to, and we can talk about that. But it was about devs making mechanics and how players will do what the devs don't expect.
yes, I agree with that. That's why often like I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Doom or one of those guys. They're like, we like when players break stuff.
Did you go back into the dungeon again?
Is this a different one? Because this one has a. Jesus,
Where are you?
I'm in the
You
dungeon.
went into the same dungeon again. The one we just did.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just not with it today, man. Jesus, I'm on. No, this is dumb.
It's those cookies.
Yeah.
Blame it on the cookies.
You know what's so funny is it's funny you say that. So I haven't had anything like no substances, nothing like that in a couple, maybe 2 weeks now. Just because I think once in a while it's important to reset. I hate being dependent on anything, honestly.
Totally.
I am, especially caffeine. But okay, we're gonna go to the thing. Here. There it is. You marked it for me. Jesus, you're the best. After this one, I'm gonna be really quick.
Anything, even natural products, if you take them constantly, they will gradually do less and less for you. So you should at least year, try and have a month without.
Yeah.
Also, if a substance can be addictive, it is healthy, like Coca-Cola, like alcohol, like whatever. It's healthy to try a month without it and see if you're really struggling that month, well then you're starting to develop a problem.
Absolutely. No, I agree with that. I don't like the idea of like, because if there's ever a time when you can't have it, then I feel like it's you're shit out of luck.
They sealed up the sewers, trapping us below.
I used to for my anxiety before I actually used that, I was on all kinds of tranquilizers, antidepressants, and man, if I missed a prescription or like I couldn't go to pick up another prescription until like the next day, the rebound effects were so horrendous. The rebound anxiety, just it was unbelievable. Like I was clearly, you can call it addicted, dependent, whatever you want. When you're on antidepressants, I don't know if you're familiar with them, and I don't know if they're like very common in Spain. Man, and you miss a dose, it's insane how you feel. It's crazy. I've never felt like that
So-
again. Yeah?
The huge problem with antidepressants is that basically
These entries.
they're anti-suicide medication. So what they do is they make you so tired and have so low energy that you won't carry out a plan to kill yourself. I'm sorry, probably not allowed to say that on YouTube, but to remove yourself from life.
What is this? Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry, I just want to die.
So that means you're gonna be very, very tired all the time, and being tired is not being happy.
No, it was really tough. I couldn't stand him. Actually, that's why I stopped taking him. I had low. It wasn't just that. It was like, did you finish it? Oh, slice spiders. The side effects were worse than what I was trying to treat.
Yeah. So like there's been all kind of like um, investigations into real antidepressive uh, medicine, and one actually American uh, therapist found out that incredibly high doses of niacin, B3 vitamin,
Mm-hmm.
is one of the best happy medicines that exist.
It's interesting. Have you tried it?
And well, we've prescribed it, and it works.
Oh, you've tried it?
We prescribed it.
Yeah, yeah. Like so,
Yeah,
but I mean,
yeah.
do you have
We
experience with it?
yeah.
I
We
see.
so I would call it second-hand experience because it's not me taking it, but I've told people to take it, and it improves.
The quality of life.
Yeah. So
It's fascinating.
sometimes you need like huge doses, like maybe 10 times the recommended doses. And you will have doctors saying like, "Oh, I don't think this dosage is safe." And it's like, "Yeah, but what side effect do you get from taking that higher doses of niacin?" Well, you could get a little bit of diarrhea, and you could, but that's all. Yeah. Well, wouldn't you say if you're happy having a maybe a little quicker toilet visit is okay?
Hey, that's my life anyways, to be honest with you.
Yeah. We're
uh,
not sure it's good, but it's so effective.
this is
So
prisoner.
effective. Just giving a little bit of extra B3 vitamin.
That's fascinating.
Uh, Antidepressives, it's a big no-no. You should never take that.
You seem like a.
If anybody is on it, you should never leave it once you're on it. Dropping antidepressive medicine can be very dangerous.
Yeah, I learned the hard way.
Yeah. You have to ease your way out of it. So if
Yes.
you want to get out of it, talk to the person, to the professional who put you on the medication, and talk about how to get off the medication. That's always the way to do it.
Well, you guys hear that? I mean, I agree with you. Stand on head. It is a lot of and that was my experience as well. But you're absolutely correct, Dennis. You can't go cold turkey, and that was my experience as well. The worst one. Have you ever heard of Ativan?
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I was young, and this is before I wasn't 20 years old when I was on this. We're talking I was like 12 and 13. My doctor prescribed me all this stuff, and I was so addicted to Ativan. Addicted. What does addicted mean? I was prescribed to take it. I took it because I was a young kid and I didn't know what to do, so I just followed his instructions. But when I had to get off of it because I was getting rebound effects, he said like you can't go cold turkey. You'll like die. You have to slowly wean off of it, and weaning off of it was the worst thing I've ever felt in my life. Uh,
Yeah.
it was awful. That's why I can't. I don't want to do it anymore. Like whatever anxieties I feel now are still better than like missing a dose or being on it. It was so rough.
That's because we shouldn't be messing
I just don't think
with
we know enough
the,
yet.
the body exactly. And it's like some young girls will come to us and it's like, "Oh, ever since I started with the pill, my health has taken a big dive." And I'm like, "Yes, because 99% of women's health take a dive when they get on the pill." And they're like, "Oh, well, should I stop?" Well, here's the bad news. Once you start on the pill, your health take a dive. When you get off it, it takes another dive.
Right.
You'll never get back where you were in the beginning.
I'll be right back. One sec. I gotta pee really bad. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. Ever wean off Effexor? Often pretty terrible experience. I don't know if I've tried that one. I was on quite a few different ones. Lexapro, Prozac, Cipralex. They all have crazy names like that. Okay, I'm gonna
But you
quick. Yeah,
North Americans are so medicated, it's crazy.
it's nuts. Well, this is it. Like this is my
And
doctor. Yeah.
they're trying to do the same now in Europe with us, and everything has to be treated. And if kids are a little bit, if kids can sit still for 8 hours in a school, it's like, oh, he must be something wrong in his head. We have to medicate him. And it's like, no, it's normal for kids not to want to sit still for 8 hours straight in a classroom, hearing for some old, boring teacher talking about stuff in a boring way. Ah,
They made fun of that in South Park, if you remember. They were all on ADD medication because they were just kids, and they're like, "Nah, it's not normal. They got ADD." And it's like, no, they're just kids being kids.
just kids being kids.
What I think is fascinating is you mentioned birth control. I've heard that so many times, like a lot. That a lot of women that are on birth control,
Yeah.
they feel like they have horrible side effects. And they have to stop.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even my fiance was getting horrible headaches. This is very, very early on, and her doctor's like, you can have a stroke if what you're describing are it could lead to blood clots, which could lead to a stroke. So we have to take you off. And it's like, that's crazy. That's really serious. And that's supposedly very common.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yes.
I mean, the thing is like, I think what we'll learn, or we probably already know this, but like, it's just not realistic, is like, I feel, you're like, well, the FDA determined like 20 milligrams of this medication is safe for an adult male or an adult female. But like, I think our body chemistry differs from individual to individual. That like one size fits all, I feel like doesn't really work as well as we'd like it to for like medication. I feel like it has to be so catered to the actual individuals. And I wonder if when technology gets better, can we like understand like your DNA sequence and then like cater a specific medication that has
I'll
the.
take the other side then.
Okay. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Oh, I see. I wonder if like,
Uh,
do you know what I'm saying though?
so here's my take on it.
Sure, yeah.
If you F with Mother Nature will F with you.
I agree.
That's how it is.
To be fair, yeah.
And I think most problems shouldn't be fixed with substances. No matter, I'm not only talking about cannabis. I'm talking about all kind of
Anything, I think you
medication.
mean. Yeah, I hear you.
Most things should be sorted out otherwise. Um,
Ooh, that was a trap. That's fair. So like,
there's a New Year's shrine on my side.
Okay, I'm coming to you in a second. I'm just stuck between the enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one sec. Okay. Just got to survive, I guess.
Yeah. There's no hurry. You survive.
This is the event or whatever.
So we don't work by protocol where I work. Meaning, you cannot come in, explain your symptoms, and we will go to a shelf and take out your medication. Because you can have same symptoms as another person, but they're there for a different reason. And again, we talked about if we were to make like one treatment that would help the most people without hearing what their problem is a treatment that helps to relax mentally and to get their intestine working better. If
Interesting.
you could fix that, you would help 95% of the people.
That's true. I think that's probably the most common issue that people deal with.
Yeah. And there are actually the easiest things to work with. But if you don't get it fixed in time, they grow into worse problems.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand that.
It's like a little leak in the wall. It's if you fix the tube, then it doesn't go. A fan in the PC stopped working. You fix it in time, nothing else happens. If you
Right.
don't, well then the CPU might burn out. Then you have a problem.
Right. What a waste of a shrine this time. I have no enemies. I killed them all.
Oops.
No, that's all right. I totally get what you mean. I totally get it. If you neglect it for long enough, it'll lead to other issues. It'll exacerbate other issues.
Yes.
No, it's like it's
And
yeah.
and so the biggest problem with the intestine is the food we're eating.
I definitely agree with
It's
that.
just horrible, 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 horrible. Um, it's like and we're I don't remember who. I think it was Torian was talking about where he said like, well, good luck getting these problems in 10 years because you send North America send all their problems over to Europe and we start imitating that a decade later.
Ready yet.
I said that?
Torian.
Oh, okay.
Um, so for example, you take American bread. There's so many ingredients in bread.
Yeah, I agree.
Bread should be 3 things.
Flour, water, and sugar. Yeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even need to. You don't. That's problem number one. You sugar all your bread.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, like Subway were not allowed to call their bread in Ireland.
That's so funny.
The justice said this is cake.
'Cause it's got enough sugar in it.
Sugar. There's so much sugar in your bread. It's cake.
That's so funny. So what is the
So-
yeah?
So now you're eating all this. You're eating this dirt your whole life, and you don't understand why the body is totally out of balance.
Well, I think you know who Michelle Obama was or is?
I've heard of her.
She's Barack Obama was our president, which maybe you knew or didn't know, or I mean the U.S. president. She was the first lady, but her big thing was like the American diet is like a disaster, and we're setting up our kids for failure by not teaching them proper nutrition. And that was her whole thing, I think, when she was in office, and people like praised her for it because she's like, if you look at other countries, they don't have a lot of the problems, health problems that we deal with ever or early on, and she believed that it was because we weren't taught proper nutrition at a young age, so we never.
So
yeah.
nobody's taught proper nutrition. In Europe, people are not taught proper nutrition. You
Really?
cannot. Yeah. So this is again the American problem. If we teach people the right thing, people will do the right thing. No. If you give a kid enough sugar, they will choose sugar over anything.
Of
It's
course.
sugar.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah, yeah.
You cannot rely on people to. And we go back. We need to this universal government that tells people what to do and what not to do.
So why are we pushing on Elon? He's good at Path of Exile. He's a billionaire. Why don't we just trust him?
He is not good at exile. He's got no idea. Tesla car sales have fallen in Europe by about
I was
70%
just-
in January, while electric car sale has gone up because people are sick and tired of him over here in Europe.
But he said he played Path of Exile. Why would he lie about that?
You know what 70% drop in sales is?
I'm American. I don't know what math is.
That's insane. But
Mm-hmm.
so you need government to make rules about certain things. To say, so are you allowed to sell flour, water, yeast, and a lot of sugar? Yes, you are. But you're not allowed to call it bread because there's so much sugar in it. It's cake.
Yeah,
make
it's deceptive for
bread
sure.
and call it bread, or if you make cake, you're not allowed to call it bread and sell it like bread. That's my socialistic European brain analyzing stuff. I know, and all well, at least most North American people will be like, no.
It's a fair take. I think that's why the reason why I love our conversations is I think sometimes we come from different perspectives, and I learn a lot by speaking to you. How do you? It's F to upgrade. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that stand on head. Did you ever get it solved? Sleep disorder? What do we need to do? Oh, the Chinese New Year. Can I quickly check it?
Yeah, go down and talk to her.
And really quick, we're gonna do these talents before I forget again. Because we're already at 5. Okay, this is
Nice,
number
nice.
3. But yeah, I totally. It's very deceptive. The whole subway thing with like that's gross. I remember when that happened. That was insane.
That's just one example, and there's so many more examples of like. There's some videos where they compare McDonald's and like the sizes of the drinks are huge. You get free refills.
That's true.
Free refills should be illegal.
Dennis, I'm not gonna have anyone watching this stream by the time we're done. Oh my god.
Then they take the French fries. Like the ingredient list on the American French fries is just
It's
huge, and then they take McDonald's French fries just from UK, and like it's half the ingredients. Why? Because there's a government saying you can't use this, you can't use that.
I have to
McDonald's
say.
still operates. McDonald's still have a benefit. It's not an issue, but it's healthier to go to a UK McDonald's than to a US McDonald's.
In Canada, McDonald's tastes different than it does in the States. It tastes so much
Yeah.
better in the States, but it is probably worse for you.
I saw one of these where they did. Oh, what was that from Canada?
5 off.
Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops.
Yeah, we don't have the dyes.
In Canada, it's natural flavoring, and they look so boring.
Yeah, they do.
Take the American, the color pops, and it's like wow. And the guy would he blindfolded himself and tasted them and said, "Oh, these have got so much more flavor in it. That's the American one." No, it was the Canadian one.
That's so
Tasted
funny.
So much better.
Do you guys have Fruit Loops?
I'm sure we do, but
You guys probably have stricter regulations than we do, right?
we don't eat so much corn and grain that way as
Yeah.
you do over there.
We're very influenced by the States, for sure.
So like in Denmark, where I grew up when I was little, we would have more oat.
Like oatmeal.
Like what?
Like oatmeal, you mean?
Oatmeal?
Yeah, you know what oatmeal is? You must know what oatmeal is.
Oatless. No.
Are you joking? Are you trolling me?
No.
So oatmeal is like...
oatmeal. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. You do know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, oatmeal, yes. I heard something different.
Man, oatmeal is like, I'm not exaggerating, like 90% of my diet. It's just, I love it so much, and it seems to not, it seems to actually like help with my symptoms.
Yeah, oats is very healthy. They have a lot of benefits for your health.
So especially the last 2 weeks. Yeah, go ahead.
So horrify me. Tell me the recipe.
Of oatmeal? My oatmeal?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just 1 cup of water, half a cup of oats, and then I just use just ground peanuts, which is like peanut butter. It's just peanuts, no salt. Roasted peanuts ground, and then I just mix that in, and then I just use organic wild blueberries and a little bit of flaxseed. I add flaxseed for more fiber. Is that horrifying?
Oh, I'm not a big fan of the peanuts.
Fair.
But I guess as a North American, it has to be there somewhere.
I don't get a lot of protein in my diet, so
You do.
Do I? Oh, is the oats protein?
Everything is protein.
Interesting. Because when I went to the doctor,
Yeah. What did the doctor say? What he worried about your protein numbers?
Yeah, he said I was deficient. He said I was really deficient. But to be fair,
if you eat enough and your intestine is absorbing what you're eating,
that's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Which you can have a problem with.
Yeah.
Then even vegetarian people don't have a huge protein problem.
You're so smart, Dennis. That's so my issue is, and this has always been my issue, is I pass food too quickly. That's like I don't know if you know what IBS is.
Yeah. Well, my wife has it, so I know it.
It's the worst, man. I honestly, it took me
Yeah.
so long to stream. Like this is it's sort of embarrassing to admit, but like I had so much anxiety for streaming because some days I get like just sudden flare-ups, and like it's hard to. I mean, she deals with it, I guess. So you know what it's like.
Yeah.
It's very unpredictable, but you have to be very careful with what you eat. I eat very plain. Can't do high fat. Can't. I gotta stay away from sugar. Like, it's everything can set it off.
For her, it was more like the Red Sea every time. It was pretty bad.
That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So she had to do some pretty drastical stuff to get the intestine under control.
Is she had like medication for it?
So she did a lot of natural things, uh, looking up a lot of deficiencies. She ended up, because she was bleeding pretty heavily, ended up doing what we call a intestinal reset.
Is that the transplant?
No, so for a whole month, she lived on brown rice and boiled apple and pear.
Interesting.
Nothing else for a whole month.
Yeah.
Very few people can do that.
Right. That must be tough.
So if you can do it, if like you see that your life is gonna end if you don't do it, then like some people say, hey, I'm gonna try it, and the intestines stop bleeding.
Interesting, huh? So her intestines were bleeding.
And yeah, and then you start incorporating different foods one by one,
That's
and immediately you will feel when you try something that's not good for your intestine.
yeah. That makes sense.
And that gets on the list. And now she has like periods where it's more or less okay and she can almost eat normal, and then she might get too confident and she might feel, oh, intestine getting out of control, I need to go back. So she's back to a lot of, but she even like normally she tries so she doesn't get into an issue to like it's always whole grain stuff and spelt flour and
Right. I'm sorry.
quinoa and
Did you
all
say
the
quinoa?
disgusting things. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to get into quinoa. I like I have a different relationship with food I think than most people, probably similar to her, where like it's just a necessity. I don't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's just too hard to enjoy. I can't really enjoy much. Everything upsets it. So that's why I eat like mostly plain. Like peanut butter is a real luxury. I'll be honest with you, because sometimes it like I got to be careful with like high fat, and peanut butter is pretty high fat. That's interesting though that I didn't know that you knew someone that dealt with it. Because I tell people about it, like I've never heard of that before. It's like, wow, I thought it was common.
Very common, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. But it was a big hurdle for a long time with like streaming. 'Cause I was like afraid of like what would happen if like I have a flare up, and it's happened a few times. It sucks, but what are you gonna do? Thankfully, it hasn't been too bad. But to be fair, I like starved myself before we go streaming because I'm afraid you found it. I was looking for it. Thank you so much. I couldn't find the damn thing. I was running all over looking for this damn thing. Not exactly solved, but figuring out I had a sleep disorder meant I could stop fighting against it. My diet is garbage. Half of it is either rice or flour. Just got a 20 kg shipment of flour. Wow, that seems like a lot of flour. All right. Boss, I guess? I'm wasting this thing, but I found it so late. Goodness.
Go to the boss.
Oh, no. All right, so this one might be a little bit of a waste. That's okay, though.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. I'm only 5 away, so probably I got enough. I can return to her for another favor.
That boss is disgusting.
Very nurgly. That's fun. Well, I'm glad your wife did something to find relief. Ooh, is that a cosmetic? Butcher's cleaver, sick.
Well,
Yeah.
you've gotten that before, I think.
Have we?
you?
I don't know.
Oh no, that one. That's for the horse. Yeah,
Oh,
for the mount. You can put it on one side of the mount.
this one we've gotten before. This weapon we've gotten before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one I thought you meant.
Nothing cool. Okay. I just was curious what the transmog is. Should we sell? I think we're okay for one more. Oh, let's go to quickly visit her. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. I could just do it more. I could just do it all at once, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we can just do that. Then we don't have to go back. All right, we'll do one more dungeon, then we'll switch it up a little bit, because this is happening really fast. But the keys are getting overwhelming. Like I'm almost filled on keys.
Yeah. You can break them down at the occultist.
And
break some of them down you don't want.
What do you get for them?
Material to make new keys.
And so I could get more Chinese New Year keys.
Yeah.
These are
so you break down all the ones with gold.
Yeah.
And just keep the one with it.
Okay, cool.
Ancestor's favor.
Thank you so much. Eat a lot of flour, so I'm not worried about using it all in time. Yeah, that's quite a bit. So may I ask, what do you use the flour for? Like, what do you cook with it? You do a lot of baking? Yeah, but you know about the brat diet? Bananas, rice, apples, toast?
Well, what kind of toast?
It's a very good question. I mean, a whole wheat generally. I try to get as much wheat in my system as possible, but I guess it could be whatever toast you want. I don't... see, the thing is, because my family, because we're Jews, we're Ashkenazi Jews. That means we're Eastern European. So we have our own bakeries, and our bakeries are not... We don't buy Wonder Bread. We buy, bread that goes stale, or bread that goes rotten in 2 days, because there's no pest or preservatives in it. So that's all what I always grew up on. So... You know, I saw my parents a few days ago when they brought me stuff because they still live where I grew up, and where I live, there's not as many Jewish bakeries and stuff, and I just don't eat bread if I can't get it from a legitimate bakery because I can't. To me, and this isn't me being you like what you like. Anyone who's listening, it's just I grew up on like 3 ingredient bread, I guess you could say. So Wonder Bread to me doesn't even taste like bread. It's sweet. To me, it's gross and sweet, and I can't eat it. So once in a while,
I like you for a reason.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I tried making it myself, bread, and it's okay, but I haven't figured out how to make it light. It's still too dense when I do it from home. So I gotta just get better at it. Have you ever made bread, or?
No.
Man, I love baking.
I tried making pizzas once. And I think I'm just not good enough at the whole beating up the dough.
Man, I would love to, if you ever want to, I'd love to talk shop about that if you're ever interested. The one thing that I can make is sort of a pizza. I'm not bad at it.
So, I found this guy. Do I actually still have his video on here? I do.
It's not that Italian guy, is it?
Italian guy that moved to LA.
I think I know him.
Called Vito Lacopelli.
Bro, he taught me everything I know. He is so good. Do you like him?
No, I don't like him, but he makes decent pizzas.
Oh man, I learned so much from him. I mean, I learned a few other things from other people as well, but he gave me the foundation, and I thought he was so great.
So this idea about you make a little bit of the dough the day before.
Yeah, Polish.
Yeah. My pizza dough was horrible. I don't think it was the cooking. I think it was the beating the dough. I don't know what you call it, when you
But
really
yeah, you knead it, right?
the air into the, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's that I'm not good at. But still, my wife was like, "This is the best pizza bread I've had in my life."
I bet, man, because it's natural. It's few ingredients. It's homemade.
Yeah. But no, so I don't do that.
Interesting.
Anymore.
What do you eat on your pizza? Or go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I eat anything on my pizza. Lately, I've been ordering pizza from this place with some, I don't know if they're Indian or from Pakistan, which is actually the same thing. It's just different religion. Which have some tikka masala pizza, Punjabi pizza, curry pizza.
Wow, you eat curry, huh? Like spicy curry.
Yeah, I eat spicy.
Wow.
Um,
I can't do
and
that.
normally Mexican pizza is always a hit with me.
Hmm.
So like that would be like ground beef and some red and green peppers and
Like jalapenos?
some. Yeah, sure, you can put some jalapenos on there too. There's a place here that has something that's called a Texas pizza, which is they also put pulled pork on the pizza. Apart from all those things, uh,
My guilty pleasure is pepperoni.
okay with pepperoni, but it's not like a delicacy for me.
Fair. It's man, it destroys me. It destroys me so much, but I love it. Like when I'm eating pizza, especially with like pepperoni, it's like okay, so I'm not going anywhere for the next like day or two, but it's a nice treat.
I would prefer the Spanish dried ham.
I don't think I've ever tried that. I'm not big on meat though. Like other than like just like more or less like fairly plain chicken. I'm not. It sounds crazy. I know. Just I get sick from it. Can't digest it very well. Mm,
We get you just quickly in Discord an image too.
sure. Okay. I'm gonna quickly run to the girl to hand it in the Chinese New Year stuff,
Yeah,
and then we can. You want to go for like some heads? Switch it up a little bit.
sure.
Uh, I watched a bunch of Vito. Do they make a Vindaloo pizza? What is a Vindaloo pizza? Oh, I see. Still bake. I'm sorry. I missed your messages, Stan. I'm so sorry. And no one's messaging in Twitch, right? I'm just making sure I'm not missing frickin' messages. It's not glitched on me again.
No, nothing in Twitch.
Okay, whew, thank goodness. I'm so paranoid
I'll
about
let
that
you know.
now. Eat a lot of flour, so I'm not worried about using it all the time. These days, a lot of pizza. That's sick. I would love to. I'm curious, Stan, if you're willing to share. I'm curious what your recipe is for dough. Still bake the odd carrot cake. Wow, fancy. Can't buy bread. Too dense sounds like either old yeast or a problem with the rising process. Really spicy. Oh, it sounded familiar. Vindaloo. That's how you say it, right? I've heard something like that, I believe. Have you ever had that, Dennis?
I believe not.
Interesting.
Not to my knowledge, at least, unless they flipped it on my plate without me knowing.
We got two. We got two. We're almost there. We're two away. That's sick. That's crazy. Look at all that. Holy.
Not while I'm in town.
Holy moly!
Holy. Okay. This is out of control now. Yeah, I can't pick it all up. I gotta sell stuff and come back. This is insane.
So the next two are the same level, so you're just one level away.
Oh my god. So maybe we should do one really quick then. That's really exciting. I'm gonna quickly sell and come right back to pick this stuff up. It's not gonna go away, right? This
You
guy's.
can just leave it on the ground. Nobody's gonna steal it.
Oh, can someone take it?
Nobody's gonna take it. It's yours.
Okay, okay. I thought you were
You're the
joking with
only
me.
one who can see it.
That's what I thought, but okay, we're gonna run back, grab it. I should have done it just near the blacksmith. I don't know why I did this. So eager.
Not while I'm
Okay, now we'll open this stuff near the blacksmith. I love this frog. I gotta say, the poison dart frog is sick. Okay, Dennis, what's the weirdest food you've eaten?
Probably snail.
Hey, that's not super exotic in my opinion. Is that a delicacy in Spain?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought it was something like
I
that.
don't think I've tried the Spanish snails. I've tried French snail.
That's escargot, right?
Yeah, and it's like it's stuffed with so much butter and garlic.
You can't even taste the snail.
Yeah, I think that's more. There was more butter and garlic in them than snail.
That's so
The
funny.
Spanish ones are very small ones, and you like boil them in a kind of soup, and everybody says it's like delicious.
Interesting. So why haven't you tried it? Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Don't miss it.
Fair. Oh. It's
You
flowers.
got some legendaries.
Yes, I did, but not the right ones, right? I was looking, but didn't look like.
Yeah. You might want to dedicate a whole tab in your inventory, because you're like gonna run out of space. You can't carry every kind of rune on you.
Okay, so this one will be dedicated to runes. So if I go down here, Magic, rare, legendary. Oh, this is just, it can filter by legendary stuff. I see. I understand. Okay.
At
So,
the top, you can modify like the image of the tab.
so we'll do the rune image, which is socketable. So it's that. That's how you know. Close, and then we'll just throw them all in there like this.
Yeah, just right click them and then they'll pop all one by one.
You're
Pop
the
them in there.
best. Man, I don't know what I'd do without you. Thank you so much. All right, let's do one more, guys, just because we're so damn. I didn't realize how close we were.
Yeah.
Right
We're getting
before
close.
before we do that, let's do break down the keys like you mentioned because we're getting pretty full pretty quick. And then you could show me how to do it.
Your cultist?
Yes, I'm just trying to find it on the mini map. Armory.
I think he's standing inside. She's standing inside the hut, right next to where you are on the left there, like a building.
Salvage dungeon keys.
Yes, salvage content keys. You press that tool, and you can click whatever key you want to salvage.
Right. So gold find, gold find, gold find. Gold find. The ancestor, gold, gold. That is huge. Thank you so much. That cleared it up quite a bit.
And then he has another tab. I think it's the second tab where you can create them, nightmare sigils.
And this could be, so I could just do 44. Oh, it's also gold, I see. What is this? Sigil powder. Oh, that's from breaking the keys down. From level 15, cash rewards from the Tree of Whispers. Ah. Okay, so we'll do like, let's do like, we can do 44. We'll do 10. 40,000, which is still... Ancestor's Favor, gold, gold. So you would just break down the gold ones, get some Ancestor's Favor ones, right? You just keep repeating?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do one more quick round and then we're done. Gold, gold. We got a few Ancestor's Favors. Not too
Oh, I
many.
think once I was in Romania, now that stand on head says snail or intestine. I think I got some stomach meat from deer
Interesting. I bet that's really healthy.
in a kind of soup. It was. It had a lot of flavor, but I couldn't tell you if it's good or bad.
So one of the weirdest. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's it.
No. What were you saying? You were gonna say something.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Have you ever heard of Greben?
Reben. No.
I don't know. I think that's how you say it. That's how it's. At least they said it around here. It's like I only know like. I know like it's a thing in maybe Russia, Hungary. It's like it's chicken fat. The part you normally throw out, they deep fry it and they just eat it. And in all the
How do you normally throw out?
yeah, like
You don't throw out anything.
well, I maybe it's a North American thing, but like it's you know, to be fair, like a lot of the places where you guys eat like intestines and stuff, like in North America they don't eat that stuff. They'll just like take certain cuts and like the rest is just trash. But like other countries eat it, and that's why like
Yeah.
you know.
So the favorite cut of the chicken for my father was the butt.
Same. My grandparents loved that. And the feet. They would literally, you'd see a pot and the literal chicken feet sticking out. I remember as a kid, it was such an Eastern European thing.
No, that's feet. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but the butt. They would eat the butt too.
Chicken butts.
Yeah.
It's like a little triangular thing, and it's all grease. So I can understand that it's flavorful because it's grease, but
My grandparents love that shit. My mom eats it, I think, because my grandparents ate it. Like when she would make a whole chicken. It's the idea of it is just nasty, though.
did you?
Yeah, I lost it, but it's right. That's not it.
It's down south.
Thank you. I got distracted.
Probably.
This is it right here. No.
I don't remember what it tastes like.
I see it.
But I do remember when I was little, like a strange delicacy in my country is pigtails. And I remember like the image of it on the table, but I have no memory of like really eating it and what it tastes like.
Interesting, huh? He said he had intestines with chilies. They were good if you like eating skin. Ooh. Every turkey tails. I have not eaten turkey tails. Super greasy, but damn, it was tasty.
But but turkeys don't have, but their tails are just feathers. Is that a fancy way of saying turkey butt?
I feel like it is. I feel like it's. I feel like you see, what's so funny is that we say things like pork instead of like pig because like pork sounds better. Poultry instead of chicken. I don't know what that's all about. Beef instead of cow. I don't know why that is. It's like marketing or something.
It's an English thing. In other languages, we call things what they are.
It's so strange. Like,
In English, you have to like make it more fancy, but in other countries we say it's a pig and we eat pig meat. Period.
I get in so much trouble. I don't really eat pork. Like pepperoni is the only really pork I eat. Even like turkey or even turkey, even bacon. I prefer like I don't know if you've ever had turkey bacon. I prefer that over regular bacon for whatever reason. I just like the way it tastes better. But when people in my life they eat like pig or pork, however you want to say it, and I just call it like pig. I will say like I don't like the smell of pig, and they're like, oh no, don't call it that. And it's like, but you're eating it. You know what it is.
Yeah, it's like you have ground beef. We just say chopped up cow.
Interesting, huh? Interesting.
But again, it's alienating people from what they're eating.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. It seems like marketing. It honestly does.
Yeah.
Because like it's grosser to be like, well, I'm eating an animal. So if you like you said alienate it, it makes it like easier to consume it, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, before I kill these guys, should I look for the Chinese New Year thing? Doesn't matter? Okay.
Find it, you find it. If you don't, you don't.
Fair enough. You get so many keys anyways, it doesn't really matter.
No, you can just like rush through it and then you can go back if. Not up here.
Oh, I thought I found it for a second. Man, you're so fast.
You run faster than me.
Do
I
I?
just have more defense than you.
Ah, is that what it is? Interesting. Oh, I'm
I don't
feared.
care if they hit me.
There, your brick shithouse.
We didn't find any Chinese.
This is
Gotta be here somewhere.
yeah, this is nuts. Did I don't know if I don't think I walked past it, but nope.
Oh, here it is.
Holy, all the way at the end, huh? Oh my goodness. Right
Take
here.
it.
And then go
Stuff.
crazy. All the enemies will follow us here now, right?
You kill everything.
Sick.
Get that. Yeah,
Amazing.
more enemies, more favor, more favor.
So you capped yours out, right? Or do you get favor from this as well?
Yes and no. If I interact with it and kill stuff, I get favor as well. Once you finish the 10 levels, you get an infinite bar at the top. Every time it fills, it just starts over, and you can collect a little prize from her.
I see.
But like, you finish the big prizes.
So you did it already. I'm not taking it from you, right?
No, you're not taking part. I'm not farming this anymore. I'm farming. So, I also finished the witchcraft season on my Necro, but not on this guy. And witchcraft is different from each character. So that means if I finish witchcraft on this guy, I get another spark.
I didn't realize that. Can you send sparks? Can you like yeah?
Yeah, everything on your account is shared. You don't send it. It's like it's on your account.
Oh.
So when whatever account I log in with has the sparks that I have. Whatever character I mean. Sorry.
Interesting.
Let's see where we should probably continue. Down
Yeah,
here?
I think keep going. Yeah. Interesting. So you can funnel all the sparks to one character if you wish.
Yeah. So, but I have characters that has the mythical items that they need. Several characters. This guy, for example, I'm carrying one mythical item on him, and that's all he needs.
Wow, that's crazy. How many does this character need? My necromancer.
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta check the guide. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Is it a big upgrade when you finally get your mythical piece? Do you really feel it?
Yes. Yes.
I bet that's sick.
I don't remember if you needed 1 or 2 items. I think it needed the helmet, but I don't remember if you also used the chest piece.
Okay, cool. You know what? Let's increase the difficulty after this when we start farming heads. I forgot to do that. Because we're just nuking everything. This guy's a cool boss.
It's a dead boss.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was. Did not last long at all. Man, one day mythical is gonna pop up. I'm gonna lose my mind.
So, next dungeon?
Yeah, I guess so. We're not done, right? I guess it would save. Okay, fair. Damn. Let's do one more. You got one? Okay.
I have plenty.
So you only ate one
So
after
you
that.
can-
Yeah.
So you can get that spark, and then we need to get 1 rune, and then you have your mythical guide.
That's exciting.
Let's see. This is not the dungeon.
No, is this it right here? The entrance?
Oh, it's just right next to us. Nice.
Oh. Did you port there? Where did you go?
Yes, I ported to the dungeon.
Oh, I thought that we were at the exit. I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
Well, I gotta say this grind is pretty fun. I don't know how fun it is to watch, but it is pretty fun. I
It's
enjoy
very
it.
casual. It's very laid back. It's
Yeah.
not. Also, it's more fun doing it with others than doing it alone.
Man, it's a blast playing this game with you. It wouldn't be the same game. But even like chatting with Stand and like, you know, it's a different experience.
Yes. I wish I could chat with Stan when I have to farm the game.
Excuse me. Stan certainly makes it a lot more tolerable, that's for sure. Talking about
Oh.
pizza, bread, flour, turkey butts. What are you gonna say?
The shrine is up here. If you take the shrine and run back down at the event,
Get tons. That's so smart, dude. You're so smart. 'Cause now we're just gonna be killing hordes of enemies, getting all these kinds of favors. That's so smart. This is really the way to farm, I bet. Like, this is really smart. Can I ask you a question?
taking the game.
Yeah, pretty much. What are your thoughts on if someone has a big following on Twitch, a very large following, probably one of the top streamers, anytime they say something about another streamer, it sort of sends your army of like psychos, even if you're not saying go attack this person, but like anytime you mention someone in a negative light, you could assume that some of your crazy fans would then go into that person's chat and harass them, right?
You deserve this. Never seen anyone fight like you.
Go
Is
ahead.
that the question?
No, so I guess my question is, I want to see how I can word this. It's not the person's fault. You can't control what other people do. But would you say there's a responsibility on your end to try to be mindful about what you say, just because, like, with great power comes great responsibility? Or is it like, who cares? There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just asking.
There's always a right and wrong answer.
Fair.
Depends on to who.
That's very wise. He's very wise. He had a lot of smart shit.
No, it's not. So, my opinion is, if you have a platform, you have a responsibility of what you're saying on that platform.
Fair.
I used to follow and actually play sometimes with a streamer
Mm-hmm.
when the pandemic came around. In one of the streams, he was like, this whole math thing is not really useful. It hasn't been proven that we don't know if it does anything, which is a lie. It has been proven. We've known it for decades what a mask done. Try going into an operation room. the doctors wear masks. That's not because they think it's fun. We know what it does. Uh, and I stopped following him
Investors.
because, like, dude, you're misinforming viewers of your opinion about something you know nothing of. So I think I know this is a totally different subject than what you said, but it's to like just prove my opinion about yes, streamers should be responsible for the content. We're missing some guy somewhere.
Yeah, I thought maybe you kill him, come back, and fill it up. That's not how it works. Okay, so you gotta go back. I am listening though. Continue.
So, but that is something very specific. When you're saying something that is definitely a lie,
Mm-hmm.
I think that is very, very, very wrong. But when you're talking about something that is an opinion,
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, this other streamer did this or said that, what do you think about it? I think you're allowed to be honest. You try and maybe damp your opinions a little bit so they're not too harsh, maybe. But again, so I think that's a big thing about streamers and YouTubers, where they think that they have the right to have an opinion about something, but nobody are allowed to have an opinion about their opinion.
That's fair.
So they will say, I think this and this and this. And then in the comments, somebody will say, well, I think that that's not right, that the other opinion is correct. And they're like, why are you coming here and
Mm-hmm.
telling your opinion and you're not allowed to have your opinion here on my channel? It's like, dude, don't be a public figure with an opinion if you can't handle an opposing opinion to your opinion. Uh,
Fair.
People should totally not like mob attack others.
Yeah, I agree. The thing is, it's complicated because like it seems like when you have a big enough following, even if you're like guys don't, we're more responsible than this. Don't go harass someone that has like 200 viewers. They're still psychos.
You want us to?
It's like I don't know. It's tough. Like you can't blame the individual. I don't blame the individual. It's not because even if they don't have an opinion, there's still gonna be psychos that do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's complicated. I was just because stuff like that was happening since drama, this WoW shit. But it's like it sucks. But I ultimately like, it's just crazy people being crazy. I don't even think they need to be provoked. They're just looking for an excuse to be shitty. I don't know. I try. That's why, like,
So-
thankfully, go ahead.
So, for example, you know about sovereign citizens?
I don't think I do. Please tell me.
Okay, so you have some people, most of them are from the United States, but you will have a few even from Canada.
Ooh, it's a shrine. Yeah, go ahead.
They believe that the so because they're from the United States, I'm gonna take it from there. They believe that the Constitution says you have freedom to travel without being impaired. So when they're in their vehicles, their cars, they're not driving, they're traveling, and nobody can ask them to have a driver license or anything.
I've never heard of that. That's in the United States?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Even in Canada, you have these people.
Okay, interesting. It's
They want like what the Wild West was, where government didn't really get too much into what each person did. We're missing one. Oh, I see it.
you see it?
Yeah. So I enjoy very much
Walk down
watching
here.
videos where cops pull these guys over and ask for their driver license. And they say no and roll the window up, and the cop will smash the window and take them to jail.
Oh my god.
One of my favorite things is seeing stupid people having to confront the consequences of their stupid actions. I enjoy that immensely.
You're so funny.
I need more time.
Because there's not enough times in the world we live in where people actually have to pay for the consequences of their actions.
There.
Dungeon cleared.
Are we
We
done?
finished.
Oh, I thought there was
We're done.
Did we fight a boss?
No, not every dungeon has a boss.
Interesting. Okay. I think this might be the first one that didn't have one. All right, so we can we'll hearth out the girl, or I said hearth. I'm gonna get shocked. Jesus. Oh, we're doing another one. Okay.
We need to finish them.
I thought
Or
because
did you?
Huh?
Oh, you leveled up. Okay, we can just go back to her.
because I mean we got it. We're done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no. If
Well,
you already used a
speak-
key, we can do one
you
more.
leveled up. No. Keys are garbage.
All right. So did we get the mount and everything now?
Yep.
That's insane, boys. We did it. Well, thank you for being here while we did this. She is he no.
Yeah.
Ken Bardu.
Stand on head. I've seen sovereign citizen in front of judges.
Sorry. The trick is finding a time that I'm awake. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because that's from. I'm sorry, it was an old message. There are definitely people who are constantly looking for ways to stir the pot. Sovereign citizens are nuts. I've seen a few videos of sovereign citizens in front of judges. Complete nonsense. I've never heard of this. Sovereign citizen. You know what? Another word that I learned recently was brain rot. I'm learning about gooning. You guys have taught me so much. Gooning, brain rot, sovereign citizens. You guys are the best. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just call everything Hearthstones and Transmog.
So the best sovereign citizens videos are from Florida.
Yeah, Florida's a crazy place.
Exactly. And the cops in Florida has the least tolerance. Like you see this happens in Boston
We got to do one
or
more.
in California, and they will stand and talk with the guy for 45 minutes. In Florida, it's like, let me see your driver license. And like, no. Said, okay, I've asked you. Next, I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm gonna force you.
That sounds Florida, all right. Okay, we're gonna quickly do this. I need one more, I believe, but we can grab it after. So, 1 sec. So down here, down here.
Oh,
Oof.
you need one more.
Yeah. Golem damage and speed. That's crazy. Okay, then we go across. Wait a minute. Yes. 1, 2. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, we should finish your Chinese stuff this stream.
Yeah.
Get your first medal go.
We're so close. We're so close. You already picked one. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. Sovereign citizens thinks you have also. There's a branch of them. What Stand on Head is saying. You have a straw man that is separated from you. The person is not the same as the human being.
Interesting.
And some of them will even go as far as think that the United States went bankrupt in 1930 something, and
It was the Great Depression.
and took out loans on each person. So your birth certificate gives you access to $1 billion.
Are you joking?
No. There's been someone citizen in court like, hey, you haven't paid your rent, and it's like, I gave them my social security. They should just send it to the bill to the treasury, and they'll pay it from my account.
I just.
And the judge is like, what account? Account with the treasury of the United States, where we all have an account with $1 billion in it.
It's like those guys from the Matrix. Like this man is too dangerous to be kept alive. He knows the secrets. These guys just know things, huh? Holy man, I've never heard of this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We found it early on. That's sick, dude.
Oh, also they say that because on a lot of legal documents the name is in all caps, that's not them. Their
Yeah.
name is not spelled in all caps.
That's strange. What is that? What is going on, man?
And it's like, dude, you don't understand how stuff works. In the early days of computers, you couldn't
Do
have the
lowercase?
computers search. Yeah, well, if you didn't spell the name higher lowercase correctly, it wouldn't find the person. So everything was just in
Uppercase.
capital
Yeah.
letters.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. It
Because
made it
then you
idiot
always
proof.
found them, especially with like those Irish names where you're like high and low and then high again, and O'Malley and McDonald.
Yeah. Oh
Whatever.
man, the Irish names are confusing.
Yeah, so it's just like everything is in uppercase. So, but they're like, no, that's not me. That's not me. That's not how you spell my name.
That's so funny,
Like,
man.
it is how you spell your name. Don't be an idiot.
It seems like being a little bit argumentative for the sake of being argumentative. Of all the hills to die on, that's a weird one.
Yeah. So, again, what is behind all this? Mental illness.
It certainly seems that way.
It's people who've lost their driver license many times and something horrible's happened, and they're like, how can I continue to drive without a driver license? And they find on the internet. And that's again, why do they allow web pages to be up with information that says things that are wrong? It should be closed down.
Is it like freedom? Is that because of freedom of speech? Is that why? But in
Yeah,
Canada, we
but
have that.
but
And...
but again, telling lies to people is not freedom of speech. That's tricking people into to things. If I tell a guy like, hey, if you give me $1,000, you can keep the Statue of Liberty. That's not freedom of speech.
No, it's fair. I mean, well, the thing is, this is what's interesting is like with the OxyContin, they couldn't say it's non-addictive, but they could say it's not habit forming because that's the language, that's the law. So it was addictive, so they couldn't claim it wasn't addictive, but they could claim it's not habit forming. I don't know what the difference is to me. It's the same thing, but I don't know. That's how it is in the
Well,
States.
well, a habit is a totally different thing. It doesn't create habits. It
I
creates
see.
addiction.
I see. So, but like you could see how that's deceptive to people like that are.
It's very deceptive.
Yeah, yeah. So that's America. Like that's how America operates. It's because that was the FDA that allowed that. Who's supposed to protect the individual, to protect the citizens. I don't know. I get what you're saying. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are on the take. Yes, working in government institutions. Not to sound like Alex Jones, but if it wasn't
We
true,
only get like cold medicine or something out here in Europe. We're not that high on. Hey, here's this heavy antidepressive drug. Ask your doctor for it. And it's like, no. You shouldn't ask your doctor for drugs. They will tell you what you need to take.
Well, what's fascinating is you're right. You're right. We do have commercials. I always thought it was so strange that we have commercials for medications because like that should be like the doctors to figure out. Why are they telling the people to ask the doctor for medication? I thought that was always really strange.
Yeah, and now you put the doctor under pressure because again, it's a privatized sector.
Yeah.
So if you ask the doctor for a drug and he doesn't give it to you, what are you gonna do?
You're gonna find another doctor.
You're gonna find another doctor.
Well, this is what sort of happened in Florida with like pill mills. You would get like a prescription from one doctor, and then you would go to another doctor to get the same prescription filled, or like another pharmacist. You go from pharmacist to pharmacist to pharmacist and get the same prescription filled like 7 or 6, 8 times, which shouldn't be allowed, but like it happened for years, and that's why we're sort of in this predicament we're in now. It's very strange. We did finish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to sell
That-
really
that
quick.
couldn't happen over here. Most of European countries have like digital systems,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have a physical prescription for medication.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the system.
I
So
feel
you
like it's
go
like that
to-
now.
You go to the pharmacy and you say, my name is this and this, and can I see some documentation? Yeah. And then they go into the system and it'll say, this guy has a prescription for that thing. And
Interesting.
it'll say he just bought it like 2 days ago or 2 hours ago. And it's like, no, I'm not gonna give you another one.
It's so fun. In Canada, we have you can buy like what like pseudoephedrine is.
No.
Sorry, give me one second. I just want to see what Stand on Head wrote. Legal entity that represents them. So when they get taken to court, they claim the entity is on trial and not the person. Dude, that's insane. The best way to
Yeah.
explain it is they
Yeah.
don't understand the law, but think using specific words will activate a cheat code. Let them walk through a wall and walk away free. That's insane, dude. It's beyond insane.
Totally.
Pseudoephedrine is I think it's an antihistamine. It works really well. When I had a cold a few days ago, like it makes me terribly anxious. It makes your heart race. But I believe it's one of the main ingredients in methamphetamine as well. But we don't have a meth problem in Canada, so I could go to any store and I can buy as many boxes of pseudoephedrine as I want. But if I go 2 hours over the States, it's all locked up behind glass. And a lot of Americans try to come to Canada to buy it in bulk, I guess to make meth or something, because we don't have the same laws they have in the States, because we don't have the same problem they have, I guess. So when I went to the States, I was shocked to see you have to ask the pharmacist to get it for you, because here anybody can just buy it like off the shelf, like it's normalized.
But then, for example, in Denmark, there's not a problem with birth control pill, but still you need a prescription to get birth control pill, just because you would want a professional tell you to be on any kind of medication. You shouldn't self-medicate yourself ever.
So you need a prescription for birth control, right?
Yeah, yeah. In Denmark you do.
Yeah,
In
here
Spain you don't.
you don't. You definitely need a prescription here. I mean, you can get one from a pharmacist, but you still like you need to talk to someone that can make sure it's safe for you before you can't just buy it off the shelf. Like that's crazy. I've never heard of that before. Because that seems a little bit dangerous. No, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Because like it could be, you could have some serious side effects, can't you?
You can. But then again, people will take it for. Most women are on it anyway.
Yeah,
so-
true. That's true. That's true.
So, but yeah, in Denmark is very anti medication. Just medicate yourself.
How do you feel about that?
Good.
Oh, you like
How it
that?
should be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why you think the way you do? That's interesting. Because you have a
I'm
different
all
perspective.
For control.
You're all for control.
Yes, for controlling the population.
I wonder. Have you ever spoken to Torn about this? I wonder how he feels about this.
Oh, like we've said many times, me and Torin have very different opinions about a lot of stuff. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean we can't game and have fun together.
Oh no, I don't think you guys wouldn't have fun. I'm just curious. I'm be curious to hear you guys like chat it out with each other and see like the two different perspectives.
We've chatted that stuff out in many streams.
I must have missed it. Although I've heard you guys get into it before. It's a lot of fun to hear you guys go back and forth because you guys both have very like, you guys have well thought out arguments. It's fun to watch you guys go back and forth. Yeah, I'm gonna run try to find that thing so I can abuse the the favor.
Yeah. Go for it.
God, I hope it's not the end of the dungeon like the last one. If I can't find it, I'll start killing enemies. Ooh, chained. Hellbinder.
I need more time.
Man, I'm not finding this one. It's got to be at close to the end again. It's one of those ones. Damn, that sucks. The golem is so big. It's so fun. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, that's not it. I lied. There it is. Holy, we found it. Okay. Now the enemies should come to us, or they won't come to us?
It depends on the shrines. There are different shrines.
I
If
see.
nobody comes, you have to go
Seek them out.
find enemies.
Oh, that's one of these ones. There's no enemies. Oh my goodness, what a waste. Goodness gracious.
Continue, run forward.
Running. There we go. There's some. Go. Can't get enough. Keep going. There, lots of enemies. Nuke 'em. Look at all those favors. Love it. Well, that's what we got. We didn't fill it yet. Holy, this last one's a little bit bigger, maybe. Man, the way you describe it, glitching through walls, is the funniest thing to me. It's like GTA when you're trying to run away from the cops and you just use like BBCCCBAB just so you could like drop your stars. That's so silly. And the cops are like, "Oh, you're not in trouble anymore." You ever cheat in Grand Theft Auto? It's the funniest thing.
Yes, so I played so much GTA 5 that I got bored of it. That was when there was like a year too long break, no new content, no new nothing. So I started cheating.
Is GTA 5 the one with Trevor?
Yes.
Fun. I never played it, but but Casey played it and it was fun watching her. It was a fun story. I'm not big on the GTA games. Yeah.
I cheated on the online one.
Oh, I don't know much about GTA Online. Is that like the RP or is that something else?
Well, it's just like so GTA 5 and GTA Online is the same game. It's just a single player and the online.
Oh, interesting. So you can play with like friends.
Yes. And
Interesting.
you're in the same world, and Michael and Trevor and um, what's his name all exist in that world. You're just like a guy that flies in. Game actually starts with you arriving at the airport, getting picked up.
Is it Franklin?
Yes, Franklin, the third guy.
God, I
Yeah,
couldn't
and you
remember.
get picked up, I think, by Lamar, Franklin's friend.
That's so funny.
And that's the game. And then you do missions and do stuff and get money and buy cars and buy houses and buy businesses. You run businesses and
Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption?
yes, one
Man,
and two.
oh my God, that's one of my favorite games of all time.
What one of my best moments in my life was in Red Dead Redemption 1 because got accused of being a hacker because of my aim.
Wow, what a nice compliment that is. Holy
I
moly.
was so proud. Like
That's crazy.
I'm not a good shooter guy.
Yeah. Wow.
So one more.
Yeah, it says search the cat eye curse. What is that? Is that in here?
Something you picked up.
Oh, that's out. It's to go out. You have to do it out. Okay. Yeah, we can do another one.
The cat eye curse.
I thought it was in the dungeon, but it's not. It's something outside the map, I think. Which of these do we? Willpower. Clearly, we're gonna do the golem damage, obviously. That one I didn't even have to look at.
Remember, if you want to leave the dungeon, just go outside. You press E.
Oh, right.
And you have a leave dungeon option.
Consumable, social, miscellaneous, leave dungeon. I have to add it to the top. Right there. Thank you so much. Save changes. That's so sick. You keep telling me that. I keep forgetting to add it. So thank you.
Pretty sure it's there. It's just you have different tabs.
Mm-hmm.
You mouse roll and you change between the different.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my God, I had no idea. That's so cool. I had no idea. Wow, thank you. I learned something today. I learned a lot today, actually. Okay, I'll
Always learn something every day.
I honestly try. Let's see. Gold, ancestral favor. Tab, bam. Whispering Pines, interesting name. So Stan, that game that you mentioned, goodness, I have to scroll up to find it again. I'm so sorry, I keep yawning today. It was a very late night last night. What is that game about that you were playing, Stan? I know I thought Torn was playing it. Dennis mentioned, but I remember the name, but not really the game. And other than Diablo, Dennis, are you playing anything special?
I'm playing this one, and I'm playing the bot simulator game.
Bot Simulator?
You know, the game with the nice bots.
Oh, Bot Sim. Yeah, dude. Christ, I always forget the name of that game.
We'll get you into that later.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get banned on Twitch.
What? You get banned on Twitch?
No, I guess not. I guess it's like all the girls, right?
There's boys too.
Yeah, well, I meant the.
You decide the bot of who you want to see.
Yeah, no, I meant it's like all the girls on Twitch is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like all those bikini streamers or whatever the fuck they're
No,
doing.
there's no nudity in the game, so totally fine.
That's so funny. What is the game like? What is the game about? I just know everybody's freaking out over the butts.
So, have you played Destiny?
Maybe for like 5 minutes once. I played a trial maybe, but I sort of know of it. So it's like that.
Yeah, it's a shooter with powers.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
I think both me and Thorin enjoyed it pretty much when we played it.
How much is it, may I ask?
It's free to play.
Fun. Oh, cool. Okay, that's sick. Are there different classes?
It means that, yeah. So you grind out the classes or you buy them for real money.
Ah, I see. So you start with
So,
one
but
class?
yeah, you start with one class, and you basically the tutorial will offer you a second class just by doing the tutorial.
Do you get to pick which class you start off with?
There are 3 starter classes, and one of the 3 is quite good. The other 2, one is okay, and one is meh.
Fair.
So it doesn't matter really what you pick. Anything can be built to be usable.
Fair.
Um, so you get one of those 3, and then the tutorial will give you what used to be maybe the best character in the game.
Oh, wow.
But then there's also like what is called an ultimate character, which is like a better versions of the normal ones, which are very hard to get.
Okay, I went the wrong way. Oh,
Or you can buy one for $100.
$100. That's insane. Diablo's got to learn from these guys. Holy moly, they're only charging $30. Is this a Chinese game or a Korean game?
That is a Korean game.
Yes, that's what I thought. Because
It's made by the games who make what's it called? Mabel Story?
Ah, okay. I thought you were going to say Genshin Impact.
The Genshin Impact is a Chinese game made by Japanese people.
Oh, I didn't know it was made by Japanese. I thought it was a just Chinese game made by Chinese.
Yeah, it's a Chinese game, but it's pretty sure it's Japanese devs.
Interesting, because it seems like these Asian games, like Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves, which I think is the same developer, like they're really heavy on like real money.
Yeah.
It seems part of like the culture, like it's accepted.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
yeah, it's crazy because North America pushes back hard on that. We're not happy about it.
So here's my take on the whole pay to win thing.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, a game that doesn't have PvP cannot be pay to win.
That's fair. That's
Because
fair.
How do you win?
That's fair. That's a fair take.
Okay, so if it's just to get different characters and
There's
cosmetics,
so many.
people can choose to do it or not. It's not a necessity. Like I said, if you want to get into First Descendant, the bot simulator, and you can pick the worst character there is, and you can group up with me and Torin, or me or Torin, and we can do basically almost anything there is in the game, even though you pick the worst character there is. Why do I say almost? Because I'm not that good at that game, and there's stuff that I can't really do.
Makes sense.
Maybe you can carry me in that game.
I don't know about that. I play Winston in Overwatch. I'm a Winston main in Overwatch, meaning I don't have to aim. I don't know if you play Overwatch or know of it. Turn-based deck builder, you make team of 4 characters, each with a different deck, and try to kill enemies. Oh, that's very interesting. I'm not into deck builder games, but no, I mean, First Ascent, it sounds fun. I love the idea of FPS. I just don't like PvP, but like an FPS where you don't have to PvP sounds like fun.
Yeah, there's no PvP.
That's sick. What do we get? Any cosmetics? Nah. Okay.
And you still didn't level up, so
Yeah.
how are we on time? We're getting close to end of stream.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it.
Oh, we can make it. We can make it. We can make it. Yeah, we'll make it. Whoops, I pressed something by accident. We'll use another key really quick. Actually, quick sell. What was I gonna ask? Oh, pay to win seems. I don't want to word this. I don't mind pay to. I don't mind. Like Diablo is only for cosmetics, so there's no advantage in paying. That to me seems fair. I don't really care. I don't love the idea of it, honestly. And often what I find is the developers spend more time on like the real money stuff than actually making the game better. Because it's so profitable, they're like, who cares about how good the game is? It's just people just care about cosmetics now. As long as they keep the game good, do whatever you want. But often I've seen, not that Diablo's done this, but often eventually they'll start leaning more into just the cosmetics and not even the game itself anymore because it's just so profitable.
So one thing I think it's important to understand is, yes, one thing can take away from another, but normally the dev that makes cosmetics is not
They're
the
not the same
same dev
job. Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
makes skills and gameplay and dungeons, and they're normally separate units within a studio.
I absolutely agree with that. It definitely isn't. Usually one's like visual artists, the other one's like a game developer or whatever, right?
Yeah. So like in Star Citizen, a game that has been in development for a few years, let's just say, you will every now and then get these people saying, "Hey, stop making new ships and make this gameplay work." And it's like, the people making ships are not the people who make the functions in the game.
Correct. They're just
They just
artists.
make ships.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sculptures, if you want. They sculpture things. It's a lot of people don't understand that. They think a dev is a dev.
No, no. I think the company, the philosophy of the company, just they seem to like
Yeah.
they
It
they
has to be in balance. If the
yeah.
company can balance it, then it's fine.
I just think greed takes over. Like EA is the worst offender for that, right? Like
Yeah.
the
But
fiance yeah.
here's a big thing: loot boxes.
Oh, I
Now
fucking
we're
hate
into
it.
different territory. You don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
That I do not like.
The only time I liked loot boxes was when Overwatch 1 did it, not Overwatch 2. Overwatch 1 had loot boxes and you never had to pay a dime. Just playing the game, you would get overwhelmed with loot boxes. And you could buy skins with the coins. So the loot boxes gave you coins, and with enough coins, you could buy whatever skin you wanted. Or if you wanted to just gamble, you could just get it in loot box 2. But if you had enough bad luck from the loot boxes, you'd have more than enough coins to buy whatever skin you wanted. I thought it was a pretty good system. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about that though?
It's on the border. It's
Fair.
not great, but it's not horrible.
They changed it. It's trash now. I can't stand it. Uh,
And
yeah.
then the third game I'm playing is called Aloft.
Aloft. What's that about?
Aloft. It's a game where you enter like a little world where it there isn't like it isn't a planet. It's small parts of rock floating in the air around everywhere, and you can put like sails and a steering wheel on a piece of rock and make it into a vehicle.
That's
And
crazy.
and then you travel around solving puzzles and defeating corruption on parts of these rocks, and learn recipes to create better bases and get better sails and better.
Wow, it's a very neat idea. Uh, stand.
I found
Yeah? You found...
the Chinese New Year thing.
Oh! Okay, I'm coming. Stand. Those games are insane. Kelf plays those games as well. You must be a very smart person, because those games are, like, very, thinking-heavy games, I would argue. Sort of what Dennis is describing as well.
Oxygen not included. That game was
Like,
that cross-wired my brain.
you guys are playing really heady games. Games that, like, look, this is a shut-off-your-brain kind of game, in my opinion. What you guys are playing is, like, really intense. Like, the most intense thing I play is, like, Elden Ring. Like, what you guys are playing is, like, genius-level shit. Like, math shit and
Go
stuff
that
like that.
way.
Oh, other way? Okay, okay.
If
Oh, wrong way.
it's spawning enemies, if it's spawning enemies, fine.
But if not, keep going.
Then
Okay.
keep going down here. Oh, you found a loot goblin up there.
Yeah. Oh,
Two
two.
of them.
Two! Okay, I'll come right back for it. Enemies. Come on. One.
No,
Jesus.
not that way.
Wrong
Not
way.
that way. No, you already gone all that way. Down here. Down here.
I'm coming. I'm dumb. I'm tired.
No.
All right, we fucked up. It's okay. I'll do it offline if I miss it. If I, you know, when I'm cooking dinner, I can just quickly hop in one or whatever. Okay, we can probably go to 5:30 though. It's 5 o'clock, so we'll go to 5:30 at least. What do we need to do? Destroy the Silken Spire. Auction on
It's it's down where you haven't gone yet.
I see. Okay, I'm dumb. I went the wrong way. That's so dumb. What a waste of a freaking thing. Jesus.
I hate it when streamers say they're dumb. It gives us viewers nothing to do. We're the ones who have to say, "Oh, this streamer is dumb." But if he's saying he's dumb, then we can't say it.
Yeah, you can still say it. Let's still all agree with you.
Yeah, but it's not fun.
You've been nothing but kind to me, though. Okay. We've done that. Oh, we're done.
Oh, no, now it says travel to Queen's Den.
Oh, it's the boss. The big spider boss, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that way. That way. Wrong way.
See, down here, getting some enemies here.
Man, so I love when they're at the beginning. When they're at the end like this, it's just... I've gotten a little unlucky, but it's okay. I could do the heads too, I guess.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle. Pretty sure it's in the middle.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see
Yeah,
it.
there he comes. There he comes.
Are you in here? Okay, I see, I see.
Help.
This is fun. This is a cool boss. This is a cool one, I gotta say. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, this is a little bit more of a lackluster stream because you're just spamming this shit all day, but that's okay. Alright. Just keep going.
Keep going until you get the message that he wants to see you again.
Stan, I gotta ask, is this uneventful today? I'll be honest with me. Be real with me. I trust you because you're an OG from the start. Stan is one of the OGs. Stan and Dennis both. So it's
And this lieutenant.
playable version of... I don't know what Dwarf Fortress is, but it's a cool name.
I always wanted to try that.
Dwarf Fortress. Oh shit. I forgot something. I need 1 second. Sorry. Sorry about that. I had to, because of today's a little bit of a shorter day. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I'm an idiot. Ah, we just survived. Holy, sorry about that. I had to start the washer because today's such a short day. I was running behind. I forgot about that. Okay, let's do this. Should have started it like 2 hours ago, honestly. Jesus. Got distracted. I should have said, I meant to set an alarm, but I guess it didn't go off. I thought I did. I was afraid this was going to happen. And it still happened. Nothing, no shrine yet. Man, we almost died, thank goodness. This is the one time something's chasing me. Not there. What were you saying about Dwarf Fortress?
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that just that I always wanted to try it.
Dwarf Fortress is hands down the worst UI I've ever seen in a game. Felt like every menu was made by a different person. That's so funny. Yeah, do you know anything about, like, have you seen that? Do you agree to this?
Yeah. I know the game. I know the game.
So it has a terrible UI? Like, is it? He said it's the worst UI he's ever
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah, it's basic. So it's pixel games.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So imagine it's like even worse, like even smaller pixels.
Ouch.
It's just very. I found the top of shrine. I don't know if it's one of the good ones though.
Okay, I'm coming. I haven't found it here,
The
so.
base for it. Oh, is this one? There it is.
Thank
Place it.
you. Lots of enemies too. Let's go. Oh, this one summons enemies too. Sick.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's keep going. Should be enemies down here. Hopefully, no enemies. Enemies. Stop running away. Stop running away. Enemies. More enemies. Lots of enemies.
I need more time.
Come on. Alright, that's it. No Grim Favor. We didn't get the thing. God almighty. Oh, Loot Goblin. Loot Goblin. Killed him. Oh, we just crashed. Are you kidding me, man? Jesus. What is going on today? It's never been 2 in one game. And again, Steam crashed again. It's only with Diablo. I don't get it. That's so strange. Alright, let's start it back up. That's so strange. I don't know why that happened. You can still hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like the buttons used to scroll up and down on a menu weren't always the same keys. I never played with graphical titles. I played ASCII, which didn't bother me. I grew up on roguelikes. I'm not sure what that is. ASCII. Sorry, Steam is reopening again. I don't know what's going on today with this. It happened to you once. It happened to me twice today now. But having to learn every menu as its own separate thing was a lot of effort. Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see if I can get it to work. Might work best on Twitch.
Steam is slowly
There's
opening
a
up.
limit now.
Sorry about this, guys. This is really unfortunate. I don't know why this is happening. Maybe there's gonna be a patch tomorrow or something. But it's crashing Steam, which is so strange. I've never seen that before.
Don't know how that looks on the telephone.
Uh,
Twitch.
is my Twitch not working either, man? Chat's not updating on Twitch. This is a new thing now since the app. It sucks.
See if it works on YouTube as well then. I don't think it's gonna work. No.
What are you doing? I see. Oh,
Showing you what ASCII is.
oh, it's a. Is it an emote?
Not an emote. It's when you create something from the basic symbol that you have.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So in Twitch chat, I placed a flower.
I didn't see anything come up. Did something come up?
I've written in.
And so it should be there. So there should be.
So
Now I see hello. I see
Press it.
hello.
you see hello. Okay, so I'm gonna try and put some over limits. Okay, well, like this. Did that come up?
Nothing came up. Just see hello still.
Nothing came up. That's funny.
It's so strange, dude. What is going on today? What is
Nor
going
should
on?
I send it, but what if I cut it a little bit more? That help?
So we never finished that one, huh? I've got to do it again.
Do another one.
Okay.
I'll join you. Just
I cannot do that here.
Whispering Wood. I don't know what that is. Ancestor's Favor. So like Pirates game, is that a pixel kind of game? If you know what that is, was it Hearthbound? Is that what it's called or something? I don't know if you're familiar with Pirates game.
I don't know which pirate game.
Like Pirate Software has. I thought he has a game. He has a game he's always talking about. I've never played it, but I've seen it. It looks like sort of pixely, I think. I thought it was called Heartbound or something like that. I thought it was called. He mentions it. I don't really watch him that much. I just know he's developing a game. He does it on stream sometimes, or he talks about it on stream or something. But I thought it was like a pixely kind of like it was a. Is 8-bit the right word? I don't know if 8-bit is the correct word. It sort of looks like retro-y intentionally. Like that's the style of that genre, I thought, or I don't know. People are gonna watch this and be like, he has no idea what he's talking about. And you'd be right. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've heard him mention it before. I've seen a few like things. I'm not like an avid viewer, so I'm not too familiar. Do you watch him often? Or you don't watch Twitch? I'm asking you if you watch Twitch. You don't watch Twitch. You said, I'm the only streamer you watch, you said. I gotta put the carving down. There's a carving here, but I gotta put the carvings down. This is a weird one. Alright, you gotta find the thing. I gotta find where to put this thing, though. Here, you put one here. Okay, we haven't found the thing yet. Gotta be this way. Nope, it's not here either. That's crazy. Maybe it's in the next room. These guys are gross. This is a gross dungeon.
Okay, so very, very, very simplified.
Mm-hmm.
That is, does that show up in YouTube chat?
Yes. Oh, that. I've seen those
So
before.
you're using like the size of the head is open and closed. I don't know what
Yeah,
the
I've seen that. Like the face, the confused face with the eyes. I didn't know what that was called. I just always
Yeah,
knew of it. Yeah.
so you can do very complicated things with just symbols. So that game, that whole game,
Is that?
the old version, there's no graphics. Everything is created with these lines and symbols and things.
That dwarf game?
Yes.
That's insane. That's actually really impressive. That's absolutely crazy. I didn't know it was
a lot
called
of
ACI.
creativity by the devs.
No
Totally.
kidding, man. That's nuts.
I need more time.
Do something a little bit more complicated would work.
You know when you
Nah.
see, I sometimes see people in Twitch chat and they'll do like whole pictures in like code or like symbols,
Yeah.
and it's like it's ginormous.
I did that on Twitch chat, but you don't see it. Apparently, maybe it's too complicated, so it gets blocked by something you set up.
Oh, I don't know if I have auto moderators or whatever it is. I gotta look into that because I want that. That's fun. That's like if I can't get emotes, let's at least get that.
I lack the required essence.
Right? Like Christ. Although to be fair, I'm shocked we're at 26. I never thought I'd get more than like 5. So that's insane to me.
I'm not ready yet.
That's surreal. I was complaining to Aaron the other day. I'm like, I hate so much that like just give me emotes. Just let it have emotes from the start. Who cares? What's the issue? It sucks that like it's all grouped together. Because the emote part is fun. It's what's fun about Twitch. It's just the emotes, I thought, but it doesn't have anything to do with like being big or anything. It's just a personal like touch.
Did you take the shrine up here?
I did, yes, I used it, and I still didn't get the damn thing.
Cool.
It must be so goddamn big, because I killed a lot of enemies this time. This was a more successful one than some of the other ones we did. I really thought it would have triggered for this one. You must be tired of doing these already, man. We've been doing them for like 4 hours, 3 hours.
I've been doing headhunts for 12 hours today.
12 hours. Wow, that's dedication, man. Wow, that's crazy. When I saw your play time, that's nuts. You're really dedicated to this game.
Just have no life.
Neither do I.
Don't ever admire that.
No, I think it's time well spent. You're having fun. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
What's the ping there? Oh, it's gone. Holy.
More reports of
We're missing
undead
one and it's down
prowling.
there.
The Glen folks say these creatures are the work of a necromancer.
Necro.
Locals tell it
There
a
it is.
healer named Thomas turned to profane arts after his family succumbed
Thank
to
you.
illness. It could be just a legend. However,
Did we finish?
Hey, I leveled up.
Rats. That's never happens.
This fiend is real. We must destroy him. Go forth,
Only
knights
10 hours for
errant,
next level.
and show
Oh
the
my
world
god, dude, that's insane.
can cleanse
No,
the
it might be
land
less.
of
Might be less.
evil.
That's crazy.
Blessed
Maybe
be
it's only 5.
Did we finish the boss?
Yeah. We're finished.
Okay. Uh... Uh... Like the buttons used to scroll up and down, a menu weren't always the same. Never played with graphical titles. I played, which didn't bother me since I grew up on roguelikes. I see. So now I know what that means at least. Having to learn every menu on its own. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of effort. To be fair, long ago, what'd you say? Sorry. Playing games in a text-only terminal. Had to get creative. Rogue was the start of using to draw dungeons.
There's a shrine just out here.
Oh my god, let's do it. This is gonna be it, man.
Just in front of where we appear.
This is gonna be it. I can feel it, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel this is gonna be it. Look at all these enemies. You ready? Here we go. This is it. That's it. We did it. Finally, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly. You're the best, Dennis. You made my night. Thank you so much. You sat here and grinded it out with me like a bunch of degenerates, and we did it. Oh my god. Holy. That was crazy, man. All right, let's do it. What? That's... Couldn't have ended better than that. So there was a game called Rogue. That's why it's called roguelike. That's so funny. That makes sense. It seems like the most popular terms now are roguelike and souls-like. Everything is roguelike and souls-like, and some things are rogue souls-like, and it's like... it's losing meaning, I feel like, at this point. Is it? It seems like that way. Right?
No, it's not. Just like the people don't like it anymore, but for decades we had Diablo-like. And people know what it means.
Oh my god, like, but what is, like, Souls-like just means, feels like it means, like, tough at this point.
The awakening is everywhere for the first time. Not just
That's
in
fine.
our humble corner.
Do you like Souls-like games?
Being the spirits of this season,
You know my answer.
everywhere.
No. Oh, right, you didn't beat Elden Ring. You didn't like it. You got frustrated, right?
No.
Oh.
I like
Oh,
it.
you like good things. You like good things.
Gods, I can't wait
Yes,
to
yes.
If it's well made, I like it. If not, then I don't like it.
2 questions. One, why didn't you beat, because didn't you feel like Elden Ring was well made?
Um, so I think I just played it enough. Let's see how much I played Elden Ring, how many hours I have in Elden Ring, and you be the judge if I dedicated enough to it. I have 209 hours.
That's a good amount of time. I'm shocked you didn't beat it in that time. May I ask what you did, like, with all that time?
Make 25 different characters.
Fair. Okay. Here's my second question. I believe co-op is free in Elden Ring. Would you have ever an interest in, like, fucking around with it? You don't...
Elden Ring?
Elden
Really?
Hey!
So,
Yeah. Go ahead.
so not only are you gonna be mad at yourself when you die and mess up the last half hour of gameplay, you're gonna be mad at me when I mess it up for you, and I'm gonna be mad at you when you mess it up, plus I'm gonna be mad at... That's a lot of anger. I don't need all that anger in my life.
Fair. I love it. I don't mind the wiping. It's part of the game. But not everybody's like that. I get it. I get it. I get it. And I will get salty when I play, but like it's a fun salty. It's like laughing salty. It's not like
Yeah,
actual
but
salty.
it's not a normal game. It's a game where you die 25 times because you made a little mistake and you jumped half a second too late. And now
True.
you're gonna multiply that by the mistakes
Of
of
others.
another guy and another guy. Ah,
All right, all right. Hey, I won't push. I appreciate your honesty. That's respectable. It's a respectable answer. I respect that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say never ever, but um, so
Yes, sir.
we are missing at least one gem,
Yes, sir.
cause let's just see that I didn't. Oh, I got some stuff as well. Let's see if I. Um,
That's interesting. Actually, we'll keep that. Whoops. Which one is it? There. Keep that. The rest gets settled.
Who needs steelwork? Plenty worth keeping.
I sort of like quote unquote cheat in Elden Ring anyways when I play because I sort of like level up before I really get into it. It's just easier that way. It's just fun. Like I don't want to have to like struggle bang my head against the wall just for the same fights, like you said. Which some people say is cheating, but I'm like, I level up. It make it easier, you know. Makes it a little bit more. Go ahead.
if it's not PvP and you're cheating to kill other people, each person is allowed to have fun with the game however they want to have fun with it.
I just find it easier when you have like more pots. When you have when you do a little more damage, you can take. You're not just getting one shot. You can take. You can make a mistake a few times before you die. It helps you learn the fights a little bit better. But Sekiro, I don't think gives you that option. So that's gonna be. I'm nervous to play that one. I'm excited but nervous at the same time. Okay, so really quick, before we call it, what do we do? Like, where would we get our second gem for next time?
You have two gems.
We have it. Okay, so how would we? So what would we do now?
So just to see. Okay, so you have a lot of legendary rooms there. Do you have the bottom rune legendary that's called JA8?
Jaw, which I thought was God. In
No,
don't think so.
don't. I'm trying to see.
Oh my God, we got a lot of runes. Imagine we have so many runes and we don't have. That's so crazy. Of all the runes, we don't have the one.
Well, it's because you need 6 of it. That's
I see.
the issue. The issue is not that we don't have it. The issue is I only have 5 of it.
Well, so how? So you it's just luck, right? Just gotta farm it.
Or we could buy it on the page, but it's gonna take a little bit of time before somebody replies and
Okay, fair.
or
Mhm.
or you could play the random game
Mhm.
and you can with 2 sparks you can create a mystical item.
Stones. Beautiful.
Okay.
You have to be very unlucky for a mystical item to not somehow be usable by your character. I'm just gonna try and transform some of these runes, see if come on, luck. No.
The term roguelike, hence, term roguelike's been bastardized.
What?
Most of the way it was used doesn't actually apply to what it meant in the 90s. That's fair. I can see that. I feel like it just helps sell games at this point. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'm trying to see if I can get that rune we're missing. Ton.
No
No
luck.
luck.
Damn, dude.
So you have two options. You can take a random mystic, or we can leave it for another day and try and make the one that works best for the build and the character that you're using right now.
I think we put in so much effort at this point. I should just be patient. What do you think about that?
Any option is okay. It's your option.
Yeah, I'm not a gambler. I really am not a gambler. I'd rather just wait and like get, just get what's best. We worked so hard up to this point. I would hate to leave it to luck, and then get screwed because of it. Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is a good example of a modern game that is an actual roguelike. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a really cool name. That's a really cool name for a game. I'm gonna quickly fill these out. We're 3 in. We're 2. We're 1. And then we go across here. And wait a minute. Let's take a look at this. Is this correct? That's empty. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, I'm looking at the side. I'm an idiot. Oh fuck! Did I just do the wrong one? Hold on. We're here. We go across to here. We go up to this. Yes. We go down. That's it. We're out. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oof. Jesus. Hard to orient yourself for a second. Okay, so tomorrow. So next time, what would we do for? We just keep playing the game, like whatever. To try to just get lucky and get the rune, or no, at the beginning of the stream, I'll try to buy it and then see if someone reaches out.
Yeah, or I can like buy it because I can easily like drop out of the group and do the whole receive it and stuff.
And I could trade you the gold for it because I don't want to use like.
I can also try. How much time have we got? 5-10 minutes left?
At least, man, we could. Yeah, for sure. We could probably do another half an hour even if you want. We could probably end it at 6. It's getting a little bit tight, but we could probably do still 6. I don't want you to like cost your own materials though. Like I want to supplement whatever it is that you're doing.
Relax.
I don't know how to do that. If you haven't learned that yet.
One.
Well, anybody that's watching, if I may ask, if anyone's willing to like the video, I think it helps other people find us. I would really appreciate it. It's a free way to help us support the channel. We do have a Discord if you want to join. We've had a few people join in the last few weeks. It's really exciting. We're starting to build a little bit of a community. It's wild to think. It's very surreal. But if you want to join, the link should be in the bio. All that razzmatazz, shugs, and jazz. I just quickly ran to do this quest really quick. This cat eye curse, whatever that is. 'Cause we got it in a dungeon or something. Oh, and there's another shrine here. I don't need it anymore. God, now that I don't need it, there's shrines. Oh, this one's blocked off. Interesting. You protect her, I see, and then you can click the shrine. But then you can't get the benefit of it because you can't use the shrine until after. I forgot to up the difficulty. This whole time we were doing dungeons, I could have upped the difficulty, and I forgot. I keep forgetting to do it. We're gonna have to try it next time. Before I log off tonight, I'll up it, so next time I play, it's already done. We're on Torment 2, so we'll do Torment 3, I guess.
Why?
It'd be fun.
Let's wait to find out.
What Torment do you normally play on?
Depending on the character, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Sweet. It's fun. Scattered Prism. Search lower crossed for damaged religious idol.
I'm not ready yet.
So message 3 people about buying the rune. Let's see if one of them replies.
You're too kind. Oh, so how do you know if people have it or not? Or are these people that are your friends with?
It's a page. It's like an auction house on a web page.
Oh, so
And
people
we
list
have-
it.
We have a reply.
How much is it?
200
1,000?
million.
200. Wait a minute. How much gold do I have?
Don't worry about that.
Jesus Christ, man. That's really expensive. That's a lot of gold. How much, like... Do people buy gold in this game?
I need more time.
I mean, I guess you can.
But you just earn it.
Or you sell things on the marketplace.
I need more
Do you do that often?
Depends on the season, but yeah, generally I would say yes.
Interesting.
Add gold. Plus
200 million gold. That number is like doesn't even exist to me. That's insane.
I need more essence.
Why can't I pick this up?
I have it.
Am I
So
capped?
let's make sure. Look at your guide.
I'm capped. Look at my guide. Yes, sir. One sec. Yes, sir. Look at for runes.
No, look at what helmet it is you need.
Sorry, I'm just looking through the guide right now.
To be sure.
Unique and mythic items. Aspect of hardened bones.
Air of perdition.
Oh, I see that. Yes. Air of
That's the
perdition.
helmet you need. Yeah.
This build and should not be replaced.
So you need Ja, Ge, and Ga. Ja, Ge, Ga.
Where do you see the things for that? I'm looking on my phone.
At the jeweler.
Oh. I was looking on the guide, so it doesn't say it on the guide. You have to go to the jeweler? Okay, I better not die here. Holy. I wasn't expecting all these enemies. Jesus Christ. I'll come to you. Were you at, Ked Baru?
I'm at Saraga.
Saragar, okay. Saragar. Goodness. I always forget which one it is. There it is. Oh, thank you. You're quick. I don't even know how many zeros 200 million gold is at this point. That number is so astronomical. Storm Rage, that's you. No, that's not you. There's someone else named Storm Rage. Are you kidding?
I
Oh.
would never be called Storm Rage.
Oh no, you gave yourself another name. What was your name? Your name was...
I have several names, but I would modify the name so it has the same meaning.
Yeah.
I'd find a synonym for Rage and a synonym for Storm, and that would be the name.
I remember, right. Yeah. Because you had the Illidan thing, and you had a name like that, and it was something like that. Shit, it was
The
like
other-
Tempest something, or...
Why can I not invite you for trade? Oh, there we go.
Except?
So, this.
I can't believe you found it. Man, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It's unbelievably
So-
kind.
Let's hope it works. Let's hope you got the spark you needed. So when you go to the jeweler,
Yes, sir.
where I'm standing,
Okay. That's not you. Who the hell are you? They're right here, okay. Yes, sir?
Where the stars
The second last rune crafting
Yes, mythic
has
uniques.
mythical items.
I have one.
You only have one spark.
No, no, I can make one. I can make one. I can make one.
Yeah. You can make one, which is the heir of this one, which is the one you should make, right?
Yes. I can double, triple check. It says right here, both Tybolt's Will and Heir of Perdition are extremely potent for this build and should not be replaced. So that's this one. Damage to angels and demons. Wow.
And 5 affixes that you won't see until you craft it. So, craft it?
Okay, boys, here we go. You sure?
No. You're the one checking the guide.
Oy, oy, oy. You got it? Where is it on my bag? Where is it? Oh, I'm wearing it. No, where is it?
In items, you're looking at runes now.
I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. Wow, we got our first
Sorry.
mythical. Look at that.
So first thing, get the favorite on it so you don't break it down by mistake.
Oh my good Christ. So that's like that, right?
Times some spacebar.
That's favorite?
I'm lagging behind. So,
Okay, okay.
so probably. Yes, that's favorite.
Okay, I just didn't want to make a mistake.
And then you need to put 2 holes in it
Uh,
by the jeweler. The
okay.
item you just made needs holes.
So that's add sockets?
Yeah.
150 add socket, yes.
What color?
Did it twice.
Brilliance.
Wow. Crazy, dude. That's absolutely insane.
So how well did it roll? I wonder.
It's got movement speed. Well, we got our first mythical. That's insane, man. Movement speed, lucky hit
Get
chance.
it on.
I'll put it on, okay. Now what do I do? I put the sockets in it that you gave me? Oh no.
So no, now you break down the old helmet and the gems from the old helmet goes in the new helmet, but you only had the bottom. What's the top gem that you're missing?
Let's take a quick look. I've had a mouse slips that cost 100 million. In Diablo 3, I did an unhealthy amount of flipping. Average player spending 10 million was a big deal to them. At my peak, I had 2 billion? What? That's insane, Stand. It's just loading. My old phone is slow as shit. So, gems. That'd be at the top, I think. For Helm. One sec. Weapon gems.
Let's see, what is your build? Shadow Summoner or the right?
I'm just gonna tell you
Or
the
Shadow
Go
Summoner.
to the top. It's Shadow Summoner. Yep, Shadow Summoner.
It
It's
should be. We go down to gear, gem, and elixirs. You need Lith
Lith.
and
Yeah,
Sec.
I think I have Lith. I think I have Lith. I think I just got it. Yeah, I think it's in here. Because it reminded me of Lilith. That's why how I remember the name. Stash. I think I put in my stash. Let's take a look. What a great way to end the stream. Got our first mythical. God, we're making numbers here. It's all because of Dennis. You did this. Thank you. This is all because of you. I would have not figured any of this out without your help. And you like reached out to the guy.
You where are you running off to? Oh,
The stash. The stash. Is it
like
not?
there's a stash right next to the blacksmith.
I'm so dumb.
No, you're not dumb. You get overstimulated by the happiness of getting stuff.
You ain't
So
wrong.
you react without like
Why does that happen? What is that? Like a hamster. This is it, right? Lith, right?
Liz in the top one.
And then I
in
break
the
down the other
bottom
one.
one you need PE8, which you have in the old helmet, which you're gonna.
Dennis, you're too kind for doing this for me. I appreciate it. I owe you once I can figure out how to play this game. Right? Nope.
Break down the old helmet and get the bottom rune out of it and pop it in too.
Up here. You are the best. And my old helmet is this one. I have to take favorite off, right? Oh, I feel so sad to
Yes.
bring this one. So I just hit all items, right?
Yeah.
What's left, you ask?
And then gems. And this one, summon a spirit wolf companion. And drop it in. And there we go. We got our first mythical item. Crazy. We're making moves, ladies and gentlemen.
And check and see if you can, maybe if you have some up the side to
Sorry.
upgrade it.
Uh,
Master working.
okay, so that goes here and masterworking. And we drag it in. So just keep pressing this?
Yeah, just keep leveling as much as you can. It's the best item you have. You want it as high as possible.
That makes
If
sense.
it's get 5, 5, 5, 25, 5, 5, 5, 25. So you just wanna.
One if fix increased by 25%. Lucky hit chance. That's not bad, right? What's lucky hit chance mean?
It's a like you have a every time you hit, you have a 28% chance that it's a lucky hit.
Hmm. Oh, I can upgrade it again. So keep going, right?
Yeah, just keep going as much as you can.
How far does it go?
12 times.
Oh, wow. Oh. What are we getting? Whoa, 40. That's crazy, man. Holy shit. Oh, we're out of this thing. We need more of these. Nightmare dungeons. Okay. So I'll do oh, that's easy peasy. I like doing this stuff. So we'll do some dungeons next time. I'm pretty close actually to having enough, so
I'll keep my forge hot.
fun.
Return soon.
Fun, fun, fun. Wow, look how fast we're moving now. That's insane, huh? This is what
And yeah, and
yeah?
everything should be hitting harder and
What is going on? Okay, you want to do one quick dungeon to test this thing out, and then I can get enough probably to upgrade it one more time. Or if you don't have time, I
let's
understand.
let's really set you to a hard test.
Okay.
We'll do a pit on level 60, which is
Jesus.
just before Torment 4.
This is insane, dude. All right, let's try it, boys. That's so funny. You've had mouth slips that cost 100,000 gold. That's insane. This
We
is.
might fail, okay? We might fail, but we need to see if your necro is there yet, or it needs a little bit more refining.
Here we go. Here we go, boys. All right. This speed is just.
Be careful.
Okay. Okay.
careful.
Okay.
They're gonna hit us hard now.
Yes, sir. This speed is disgusting. This is crazy. Okay, we'll keep a distance from these guys. This is gonna be nuts. I mean, the fact that you're standing in the corner scares the shit out of me.
Ah, they're going down. They're going down.
Slowly and surely. God
They're not
damn.
dying off.
This guy's got so much health, man. Wow. The speed is insane. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah. That's because you're meant to, once we get your damage further up, so we need to like start working on all of your gear. What we just did to one of the gear, we need to do to all of the gear.
Okay.
So once we start getting the damage up, but at least, hey, they're holding up now. You're not coming in here dying one hit to the enemy.
No, it's true. That's true. They're
Okay, I'm
strong.
just gonna speed through it so
Yeah, of
get
course.
some price at the end.
I appreciate it.
Whip
Oof.
upgrade and stuff.
I appreciate it. Okay, so I'll keep running with you then, right?
You can do whatever you want. You can kill the people that are left behind, or you can keep up with me. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
A portal is gonna open for each of us, no matter where we are in the dungeon. Once we kill enough.
I understand. Okay. Man, these guys hit much harder. You can tell they feel like
Yeah.
yeah, padded a little bit. I don't want to die to give you a penalty.
If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't.
Do you
It
normally-
doesn't change our life.
Well, I mean it does for dead. Do you normally do this on your own? This difficulty?
Yes.
That's crazy. So my guys are wailing on these guys, and they're not dying, but it's also taking a long time to kill them.
Yeah. So you're also not using the best necro build that you can.
Because I'm playing with pets.
Yeah.
Fair.
So if you were to say like, hey, can we make 2 builds on this character? One where it's fun with pets, and one where we say, hey, let's load the pro build.
Mm-hmm.
You would do a lot more damage.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah, but
But again, as we said many times, you don't have to have the best build that exists. It's important to have fun.
yeah, I gotta say, I love the pets. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Seeing the army. Even in WoW, everybody's playing marksmanship on their hunter right now in classic, and I love Beastmastery because I love the pet. It's fun to have the pet, and have the pet do the damage. And it's definitely a DPS loss, but it's just I don't really want to play if I don't, you know.
I've had like 5 necro minion builds. So this season I was fine with going no minion.
No, that's fair. I feel like you played enough. Eventually, you want something new. I get it.
Yeah.
And you've played the game so much that you've wow, 46 million. Did I just see that right? You've played it so much that you've almost I feel like experienced everything at this point.
Oh. I haven't done like the Citadel we did, that long mission co-op thing with the puzzles.
Oh, right. I did forget about that.
It has like 3 wings, and I've only done the first wing.
But that's because you need to you generally play solo, right?
Yeah.
So that's group content, so that makes sense. Holy, I'm gonna get murdered.
Remember, Q is potions.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I'm using them. It's keeping me alive. But this speed is unbelievable. It's like, what is going on? This speed is just insane. It's absolutely insane.
There we go.
Wow. Oh, we're at the boss?
Oh wait, I might have a fun thing.
Yes, sir.
Did I bring it or didn't I? Yeah, I think I have it here.
Oh, hey, Frog. How you doing, man? Great to see you. I'm sorry, we're ending stream
Ah.
very shortly, but it's great to see you.
Not usable in pit. Oh, okay. Let's kill the boss
Okay.
and get our glyphs upgraded.
We just got our first mythic, Frog. It's a lot of fun, and we're moving so fast. And what is this? Oh, you did it! Holy shit, you did it fast.
Oh, you're not here.
No, it's yeah, that was so fast, man. I was orbs. Casting instead of picking it up. Not enough essence for that skill. Why can't I pick up the orbs? Murmuring orbs.
You have too many.
Oh, okay. So do we upgrade? So the upgrade is 20, you said, right? Or the cap is 20, or does it keep going? Oh, it goes to
let's
45.
45. There's no 100 is a cap.
Oh.
But you need to, let's see, where is your build? It's here. Paragon. Does it give you an order? No, it doesn't. Yeah, upgrade all of them to 15 and then to 45.
Okay.
So you upgrade 1 to 15, then the next to 15, then the like that.
So these two are 15. Like, do I don't need these ones, right? Or do I? Wait a minute.
You haven't placed. I can't see all of your screen, but how many glyphs have you got placed on your Paragon board?
True. I think there should be one more that I can place somewhere, right? Or
Yeah, because you have. Oh yeah, that's probably the last board you placed. You didn't place a glyph in it. That should be.
Glyph socket?
Which was Monstrosity. Golem, it's called.
So I have Dead Razor here. Puppeteer I have. No, that's where would I place the glyph here?
Not in that one.
In this one.
Yeah, but you hadn't unlocked it yet, but you can still upgrade the golem glyph.
Okay, so we'll upgrade it. Amplify, so I see it's alphabetical. Gravekeeper golem right here. So this is the one. So we'll upgrade this to we can do to 5 right now.
Yeah, and then like,
Okay.
oh, you got 2 Paragon points, so you can actually get very close. So 2 more points, and you can place Golem on the board.
Sick. And we would go across this way, right? To do it. Or maybe not. Let's take a look really quick. I could fuck it up. One sec. Gotta find the thing again. It's down here. That's 1. That's 2. That's...
Let's see. We're gonna build.
This is Hulking Monstrosity. So, you pull it out, and you look at Hulking Monstrosity. We got 3 across, we got 2.
Oh no, you have to go down. So there's a few left until you get it.
Okay. We go, wait a minute. Like this? We go down here? Is this where we go?
You go 2 down, yeah.
Right. Okay, and we're done. Okay. You're the best. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Sorry, Frog. God damn. I'm sorry. Today's a shorter stream. But thank you, everybody, for being here. If you want to join the Discord, if you haven't, or like the video, you know what it is. Next stream will be... Today is Tuesday, so next stream will be Thursday. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm sorry to cut it short. Just it's a bit of a... I gotta get out there before the snow gets crazy and stuff. But it was a blast. We got our first mythical piece. That's huge. Thanks to Dennis. This was all because everything that we've done up to this point, honestly, was because of his kindness and patience with me as I figured this out. So thank you, Dennis. I really appreciate it. You know, games like this are a lot more fun when you're playing with friends. And that's really the purpose of like the Discord and stuff. So we could like group together and do stuff, you know. But have a wonderful night, everyone. Be safe. We'll chat, if not on the Discord, then next Thursday. I look forward to it. Have a nice night. Chat soon. Yeah, have a great night, Stand. Thanks for, you know, as always, dude. It's always a blast chatting with you. I'm sure we'll either chat on the Discord or I'll see you Thursday if you're available.